Hello, sacred friends, and welcome to another Sacred Circle reading. To all the beautiful, magical, and sacred souls that are tuning in today, a very warm welcome. I'm truly grateful and honored to have you here. So yeah, we continue the part of the stepping into the new series that was started on this channel. So as part of the last reading that was done by the mighty and wonderful Goddess Saraswati herself, we did see a lot of the connotations and messages, and messages from the multiverse. And we have seen, specific messengers come through. We've seen the dragon spirit, the owl spirit. We've also seen the moth and the butterfly. Very much, sacred spirits come through. We've seen the lone wolf come through a lot. And if you have watched the Goddess Saraswati reading, you will know that as part of the reading, we saw three goddesses, come through. We saw Goddess Parvati, Goddess Lakshmi, and Goddess Saraswati herself. So it's very much the three goddesses that have, shown their presence really strongly. So I do feel like those that are watching this channel are very much connected to the goddesses. But yeah, so coming to the context of today's reading, we have the mighty attunement from Goddess Parvati herself, known as Shakti Durga. She is the optimum mother. She is the counterpart of Lord Shiva, and yeah, she's just such a wonderful goddess in terms of everything. She's the love that she had for Lord Shiva is an eternal love, an optimum love story that is that's still known today, from her incarnation to Sati, to Parvati, and how she attained the love of Lord Shiva and how her devotion transcended time. So I do feel like we've had the last reading from Goddess Saraswati very much with truth transcends illusion, about the multiverse, about a love that also transcends time. And we did see in the reading, like I said, with the three goddesses showing up. So we are in the Chaitra Navratri period when this reading is being done. So it's very much of an auspicious period that is going on. Today is day 8 of the 9-day festival that is dedicated to Lord Durga herself, Shakti, Parvati. So today is on the 8th day. It's in dedication to Mahagauri, which is very much the pure form of Durga, and these 3 days are dedicated to Goddess Saraswati. So yeah, I feel like there's so much of a connotation of the messages that we've seen, and synchronicities, everything forming a linkage like a chain, and us putting these magical pieces together. It's been quite a magical experience, to kind of connect to the divine and to get the divine's guidance in this way. So yeah, we feel truly honored, grateful, and blessed to have Goddess Parvati today. So I did feel, like I said in the last readings, she very much, I think, wants to send a message, because there was a lot of things that I heard prior to this reading, which I'll get to in a few moments. But yeah, so I just wanted to say, so like I said, we're in the Chaitra Navratri month. So we're in the Chaitra month, and it's Chaitra Navratri, so with the 9-day festival. So I do feel very much like the goddess energy itself is very heightened, and we keep seeing a lot of the signs and synchronicities from her. So yeah, I feel very much like one thing I wanted to say was, so we had a lot of the totems also, magic being revealed behind these signs and synchronicities. We had the owl spirit, from Goddess Lakshmi, and then we've also had very much of the rose, and I feel very much like the dragon spirit, from Goddess Saraswati herself. And today I feel like we're very much directed by the dragonfly spirit, which came, quite center stage in the Goddess Saraswati readings. I feel like there's an interconnection loop, between all of the readings. So if you haven't seen those, you may be called and, wanting to check those out, because it forms, a bigger picture and a bigger piece to a higher puzzle here on the Sacred Circle and the series that we started. So the context of today's reading, like I said, is very much, we've been seeing the dragonfly spirits. I do feel like that is another connotation. And I was actually watching another reading this morning, and I don't know if you guys have heard of Nikki Allen, but she's also quite a great psychic, very much an ardent follower of her. And she mentioned in the latest reading of when she was channeling, that there are these, like she spoke about the dragon spirit energy being very much heightened at this time, and we've seen it in the Sacred Circle. She also spoke about all of these animal spirit guides that have come through, and we've also seen that very much synchronistic in the readings of late. So I do feel like there is higher messages that the divine wants the collective to know. So yeah, I know that the intention has been set that if you are watching this reading, then it is meant to find you in divine timing. So yeah, so with the main spirit guide in mind, we have the dragonfly spirit. So the context of the reading today was going to be about twofold. So it's a very much of an open reading. So the first kind of message that I got was, prior to doing the Goddess Saraswati message, the arrow card came up, and I feel very much like when I saw the talisman here, it reminded me, of the multiverse, of what we tapped in the energy reading of the last. But what I also kind of feel that there's more to say here in terms of the stepping stones here. So very much the message of you creating your compass here together with your multiverse counterparts. So let's say all of your leelas are working together here. All your versions of yourself are working together here, creating this compass, that is leading to, like we said, the doors of the divine, God's abode, and a high ascension journey here. So I feel like each stone that's being placed here is like a milestone, a very much of an achievement that each of you have attained, in this higher path, in this higher journey here. And I feel like this is the centered message that I think Goddess Parvati also wants to say. And the other kind of messages that I've got is very much of, going down the rabbit hole. So Alice in Wonderland depiction is coming out quite strong. We've been seeing the rabbits, another spirit messenger guide that we've been seeing quite a bit in the sacred circle, going down the rabbit hole the way that Alice went. In the novel, she very much, went into another world. She crossed into the multiverse, you can say, into a parallel dimension, where she experienced things that were beyond the mind, beyond what we would describe as illusionary, So what she saw was very much what she thought, is out of the norm, but when we look at the truth transcends illusion, that very much, Wonderland could be the actual ideal, the truth, and the planet that she actually goes back to, like Earth, is the illusion, so which one was the illusion? Was it actually Wonderland, or was it, planet Earth here? And she transcends and goes into the multiverse, guided by the dragon, I heard, sorry, and but guided by the white rabbit, that comes to her and tells her, it's time, it's late, and they go down the rabbit hole together, and she kind of enters this world of mysticism, magic, very much things that don't operate by linear time, things that may be seen as crazy, as delusional. She tries to make sense of it. She tries to make sense of it all. And I feel very much that this is the message today. In continuance to the truth transcends illusion messages that we've seen of late. And Goddess Parvati, I think, wants to say that you're stepping into this rabbit hole now, this rabbit hole of magic, mysticism, truth, very much of destiny, of what lies ahead. Because I feel very much that the rabbit hole that, from a spiritual perspective, at the end of the day leads to enlightenment. So it's no matter which way you go, if you choose to go down the rabbit hole, and whichever door you choose, ultimately what is destined and fated in terms of ascension will lead you there. But I feel with the compass coming up here and the arrow, with the compass, you making the compass here by placing the stones yourself, I do feel like, Goddess Parvati is saying that you have already, been the master guide. You are able to actually create your own setting stone compass. You are part of the divine energies. You're so connected that you are on this path to ascension and this path to enlightenment that we've seen here. So very much I feel like the compass coming in here. We did see the analogy of time, with the dragon holding, the clock, and I heard TikTok. I also heard unclock, so and I've been hearing unclock of late. So I feel as though what Goddess Parvati wants you to know, is that very much like the journey that you step into, it's also an unclocking of a past, so this could be like the gift that you possess, the magic powers, something that's coming through here, very much can unclock things, rectify things from the past, because I feel also by stepping into this journey, that's being led by the divine, and very much guided by your ascended masters, spirit guides, the angels, archangels. I feel like it's very much in terms of you with following the guidance, but you also being following your own inner guidance. So it's like by you following you, it's like you following them, because that's how connected you are to them. It's the same energy that you are, that flows through you, flows through them, that divine energy, that high ascension frequency, that high rate of vibrancy I'm hearing, that already that level of wisdom and knowledge that you already retain within yourself. Because when I also look at the arrow card and the compass here, it reminds me of something definitive of an old age, something that's been placed like with the stones. It's very much something integral to Mother Earth, something that was done very, very long time ago. So I do feel like you've been on this journey, from a very, very, if we look at it from a time perspective, it started like, from the very, very beginning here. So you're very much of an old soul here, a high master, and yeah, you are on the way path now, reaching to the highest gates and to the highest ascension, I think, in this lifetime. So yeah, this is about her going down the rabbit hole. And Alice, when she goes down, the rabbit hole and she steps into Wonderland, very much it's like it bends. Everything's the opposite. Things that appear out of the norm. Things that are normal appear out of the norm. So very much like the bending of the multi universe. It's very much the connotation of what is illusionary, what is real, and what is the concept of Maya, the illusion, and trying to make sense of these pieces, that this world is not just in terms of one linear understanding, or one practical line of understanding. It bends, so whatever you can perceive as a reality, and we saw it with the bee and the rose, could be. So what is fake for one could actually be something real for another. So it's about, understanding the difference between an experience and an actual learning, So if you read something by the book, you only get the understanding of, okay, this is, the form. And so if we look at the example of the rose that we saw, you're reading by the book, you see the picture of the rose, you see the actual form of the rose, but you don't fully experience what a rose is until, you get the scent, you feel it, you see it, you watch it grow, So that's pretty much the context of, experience versus just, scholarly learning by a scholar. Yeah, so it's like very much academic versus practical here, and that's what I think, is part of, even in from a schooling perspective, there is always, the part of where you learn the practice by the books, but then you also experience by doing the practicals, So I think very much this is a combination of the balance of seeing things and actually experiencing it now. Yeah, so I think like you've seen the bend, you've seen the shifts, and now it's about time stepping into the actual Wonderland, experiencing the magic, and very much touching fold, because in Wonderland, flowers sing, flowers talk. We have the Red Queen. We've got, so many characters in there that go beyond comprehension. And these, I feel, very much, if we look at it from a spiritual perspective, when we see the Cheshire Cat, the caterpillar, they were all spiritual guides, for Alice, leading her, and we also had the Mad Hatter and the rabbit. So I feel very much like the crazy is about to become norm here as we enter into this rabbit hole, and we, dig deeper into the messages of the multiverse here. So yeah, so we will start the reading very much for an open message from Goddess Parvati, and then I felt very much like was called that messages, right, from yourself, so your different leelas, if we put it that way, in the multiverse. What messages do they want to send to you at this time? Have they sent these messages? What are the messages and how have they sent them? So yeah, let's see how that where that goes. So the mystery box today will be very much from the multiverse itself, and we'll see additional messages there. What maybe your counterparts, what they want to say, what can you expect, what have they seen, and just general messages, in terms of from a multiverse perspective, what the universe wants you to know. Yeah, so we will let Goddess Parvati lead the way down the rabbit hole, and yeah, see what comes through, guys. Okay. Right, so let us start off with the focal cards. Yeah, and I feel like, with the rabbit spirit, right? The rabbit spirit, because I'm seeing like, with the rabbit coming to to Alice, and being in a rush, and she's drawn, because it's not like the rabbit calls her. The rabbit doesn't say to her, Alice, come with me. She just sees the rabbit, and she's curious about the rabbit, and she wants to see where is this rabbit, this talking rabbit. Firstly, it's out of the norm for her, and he's got all of these watches and these clocks, and he's saying he's late. Like it's abnormal. Like, where is he going? What is he doing? So it's the curiosity in itself that leads Alice, down the rabbit hole. And it wasn't much the pull. The pull to her, it was very much her curiosity, her wanting to know, seek the knowledge that guided her by following the rabbit, to the down the rabbit hole. So I feel very much like, when it comes to ascended masters and spiritual guides, they can very much can't pull you, in terms of the spiritual development. It's your curiosity that I feel draws them to you to lead the way here. Yeah, I feel very much like, in a mentor, right? You don't go, the mentor doesn't come seeking you, you go seeking the mentor here. So I feel very much in terms of that connotation that, these spirit guides are here because you've drawn them to you. It's all about you, you being this higher soul, you awakening to something here, you drawing the guidance towards you. And I feel like the ascended masters are there to set up to guide you, in your journey path as part of your soul blueprint. But it's very much your curiosity. It's what you have done, in terms of the spiritual growth. That is leading the way here. Yeah. So it's you being led, in one way, but your curiosity is what is leading you now into finding Wonderland, into finding and stepping into the magic here. And also with the rabbit spirit, he very much talks of magic, a magician pulls the rabbit out of the hat, it's considered, magic. Wow, so I feel like the rabbit in itself is very much denoting the magic that awaits you. And also we've seen, like I said, the dragonfly spirit, you being part of the divine here. So I feel like these two master guides, in terms of from the spiritual and animal kingdom, is here also to guide you there. We also see, like I said, we saw the owl as well come through very strongly. Yeah, so I feel like the rabbit, denotes a lot of curiosity, seeking of knowledge, divine timing with the clock, and also very much luck and magic. Yeah. Okay, wow. Okay, so we've got two focal cards out. I've been asked to pull this one here to put it here. Okay, so let's see. Okay, yeah, I feel like Wonderland awaits, guys. Wonderland awaits is what I'm hearing. And it's very much like, wow, guys. Wow. Okay, destiny here. Wow. Yeah. I also feel like, on the other side, when you come through on the other side, so when you like return, post coming back from Wonderland, it's like you've changed as a whole person, pretty much changed in terms of who you are as a soul, the growth, and the kind of seeing and knowing that you will undergo and will have attained is going to be something that completely changes you. You change, this change comes in for you, with this whole new world, but I feel like you also change as a result of it. Yeah, all part of destiny here. We see, wow, with the first card, all part of the design plan here. Yeah, because when I heard, when I saw this destiny card, I heard destiny by design. It's something, like I said, you have designed this destiny, this blueprint, although imprinted on the palm of your hand. It's like you are the compass here that we saw, with the arrow. You are leading the way here. It's your curiosity. You're wanting to know this destiny. You're wanting to know beyond, what the norm is. I feel very much that you could have, very, from a very young age, right, have had this curiosity, wanting to know, felt that maybe you were different, that this earth planet wasn't your true belonging. You always felt like you've come from something else, somewhere else. You feel, although, you've had maybe great family, great friends, you feel very much like there is something missing. There's a piece missing to your puzzle here, that there's a higher purpose, there's a higher knowing, there's something higher out there. You could be very much interested in the stars, in astrology, looking towards the stars, looking towards beyond of what you can see from your, just normal 3D standpoint. But I feel very much what is about to play now, that Goddess Saraswati is saying about you reaching this Wonderland, about you tapping into your magic here, about you seeing beyond the normal eyes, the scope of your normal eyes, your normal 3D eyes is part of destiny here. You're always meant to see it. You're always guided to see it, but it was your curiosity that has led you here. And you know, very much we've seen the connotations in the past year with you know, path A, path B, right? And like I said, that the spirit guides and your ascended masters, etc., even, you know, animal spirit guides can only be lead you halfway. You know, it's you, the path that you choose, that becomes from, you know, what is fated to destiny here. Yeah. So I feel that Goddess Parvati is saying that what lies ahead for you, you know, this path, this, you know, this magic, this wonderment, this awe, is very much part of what you have done, what you have drawn to yourself here. Like I said, yeah. Wow. Okay. You've called the rabbit here. And we have the number 35, which donates to an HS. So I feel very much like this is abundance, you know, abundance in the biggest sense possible here, about receiving, that was destined for you. Like the biggest sense abundance you know, that I'm referring to here is enlightenment, you know, is ascension, is reaching the highest of the realms, you know, taking with you every knowledge, every aspect, every experience that you have traversed through the many lifetimes. It all culminates, you know, to this major milestone and achievement that is being destined for you to follow and for you to change. So let's say if it was fate, right, it now becomes destiny because you are on the path, you are on the path of the arrow. You've created this own compass that we saw, the multiversions of you, you know, experiencing different lifetimes, have all played their part here in you reaching this highest ascension and this highest enlightenment here. Yeah, I think there's big things that are coming up here, where you tap into the, you know, the stage of wonderment here, the stage of everything that is abundant comes into your life now. Yeah. Wow, guys. Destiny is calling, I'm hearing. Wow. major. Yeah, there's a call for destiny here. Okay. So, okay, let us take this card first. Okay, yeah, we have friction. All right, yeah. So I feel with the friction card here, you know, it's like when I see this person breathing a sigh of relief, you know, a sigh of like, this is it, you know, what has happened in the past here, the letting go of things that have traversed, you know, many lifetimes. It's like a sigh of relief here. It's like, you know, when you attain, like, let's say, I'm thinking from a graduation perspective, like let's say you attain your master's, you know, or you get your PhD, right? All the toil and the turmoil and the past experiences, everything that you, like the midnight oil that you maybe had to burn, you know, the level of practicals that you had to go through, the experiences, it all, you know, culminates to something now. It's like, phew, it wasn't for nothing. You know, type of energy I'm getting here. And I feel very much like, you know, you have traversed many planes, many realms, different experiences, different galaxies. You have a lot, you know, to show for this milestone and this achievement that you're about to get here. Yeah, I also feel like, you know, there is a calling that's calling to you. It's like maybe this is the next part of your spiritual journey, your spiritual growth. It could be like a passion project, could be maybe even a change in career, something that's calling to your name, you know, that you're hearing. Like I said, you know, from the connotations of when you were maybe little, you always felt like there was something bigger that you needed to do, you know, that you were not from here. Something was calling you, something like maybe a passion that you kept very much, let's say, hidden, a talent. This could be an ability. This could be very much some sort of wisdom that you've been carrying. It could mean, you know, a lot of things here that you've been holding back, you know, and it was creating the friction here in your lifetime, you know, and it was something very heavy also that you had to carry, like, you know, a secret that you had to carry for a very long time here. And I feel like this is the letting go of it here. This has come in terms of destiny. You came with it from a you know, fated and soul blueprint perspective, but it's very much something that you've had to hold close to your heart. So maybe you couldn't show who you truly were, you know, maybe you had to hide some certain things. Maybe also, you know, you saw certain things when you were younger and you were told that they were not real, you know, type of thing. And, you know, you always maybe thought, okay, am I the crazy one? You know, am I the self-delusional? Like, why am I different? You know, why do I know these things? Why do I feel these things? And this is creating the friction, I feel, has created the friction up until now in your life. And I think it's about now time for you to sigh this, breathe the sigh of relief here, release this and step into your soul calling here. Yeah, very much as per destiny. Yeah, wow. Okay, guys. very high level mission. I think also feel that, you know, you've come and you've come with, sorry, I'm hearing, yeah. Very much maybe you came with also a heavy mission, you know, a heavy mission for your destiny here. I feel maybe it's you and certain of your counterparts, you know, versions of yourself have all come with this mission, because I feel very much that, you know, you maybe have been this warrior soul, this warrior of God, you know, ready to take on certain missions, you know. It's like, okay, because I'm seeing here very much with the palm here, because, you know, they say destiny and fate is imprinted on our palm, right? So it's like when the divine needs a soldier, let's say the divine needs a warrior, the divine needs a master, you know, to do certain things. You're like, okay, yeah, you know what, put the map on my hand, you know, put it on, you know, I'm ready, let's go, let's do this, you know. Very much you take on very high level missions here, you take on high level learnings. I think also very much you're a high level master here. I'm also getting very much like an Atlantean vibe, you know, where also the remembrance of something higher, something bigger, of a higher plane, maybe a higher celestial realm compared to the 3D existence, you know, has left you also with this friction of you knowing that there is some sort of higher knowledge here, seeking this higher knowledge, trying to remember something that has been long forgotten, you know, been suppressed. I feel here as well, yeah. So you could be also having, you know, a past life from Atlantis, one of the higher realms here, because very much, you know, Atlantis was translated into a myth, into a legend, when it actually existed. You know, it existed through the higher conscious and very much through high elevated you know, souls. So they were like those survivors, you know, from an Atlantis perspective. And you know, it is said that the kind of paradigms that we see, like the pyramids, sketchings, very much of the higher knowledge books were written by those survivors from Atlantis, you know, not to be known, you know, in the world, but to kind of carry on that, transcend that. So I feel like you've carried this lot, this knowledge, this wisdom, and I think now is the time also for you to share it as part of the destiny and the divine plan here. Yeah. And I feel Goddess Parvati is saying that, yes, it was a heavy burden to kind of carry, the suppressing, maybe you also not remembering, and you also, you know, when you are in that stage of you forget, but you don't know what it's like, you know, you've forgotten something that you don't know what you forgot, you know, so you don't have any sort of tie-ins to kind of remember it, and that has created also friction in your mind here. Yeah, there's something that you are remembering here that's coming, that's releasing you from this friction here. Wow, okay, maybe it's a remembrance of who you are, you know, like I said, from an Atlantean perspective, you could be an Atlantean. I'm just getting a lot of Atlantean vibes here. Yeah, you're remembering something here. Okay, and we have connection. Yeah, guys, you are remembering this connection. And I did say Atlantis, and we're seeing this, the imagery of the water. Yeah, guys, wow. So it could be like this connection that you had, you know, to a very significant past life, a past learning, very much of who you are. This connection is what you are remembering here. Yeah, guys. Wow, it's destined now for you to remember, to step into the remembrance of the knowing. Yeah, and I think also, like I said, you know, with the Alice in Wonderland connotations, you know, I feel what Goddess Parvati is saying here is that as you step into this rabbit hole, you start remembering, you know, you start recalling things, because very much when the Alice went into you know, Wonderland, the Mad Hatter, you know, recognized her, knew that who she was, but couldn't tell her, you know, so it seemed like he was crazy. So I feel like this is the connection, you know, that you have here with a very much of a higher plane that you are called, you know, now to remember here. Yeah, you're remembering something of a higher ascension journey. You might have, like I said, now the ability to tap into your Akashic records, form this connection with the divine here, the higher realms, and really have true understanding of who you are, you know, at a soul level, who you are meant to be very much, and who you will become. Yeah, it's like who you were, who you are, and who you become. It's like all connected to who you are as a person, but it's all happening at the same time, you know. It's like what I'm getting also is you know, because there is no time linear constraints when we think about you know, things that have added up to who you are as a person, because even the spiritual journey that you had to take, certain stepping stones that you had to traverse in, let's say, in your stepping stone of your soul journey, right, it's only led you to becoming more of who you are, right? And this very much, I feel like here, with this connection. It's like you've always had this connection, knowing that you belong maybe to a higher family, a higher realm, missing your connection, maybe to your starseed connections, to your Atlantean connections, missing a connection to home here, what you felt the most home, in the broader sense of what home means. I also feel like you're missing you're seeing here now the connection as you go into Wonderland, let's say, traversing into the multiverse here. You're seeing the connection of your other selves, the other Leelas, that if we say from a Goddess Saraswati story perspective, you're seeing the other versions of yourself, and you guys are forming this connection here. There's a connection here to higher ascension journey here, because each of you have placed these stepping stones here. And like I said, with the mystery message coming on about messages from the multiverse, what does yourself want to tell you? So is it a connotation of your past selves? Is it a connotation of your living selves now in the multiverse, the paradigm parallel shifts? These messages are all coming through. You're forming a connection here and a knowing here, but it was destined for you to remember here. Yeah, because we have concurrent lifetimes. So very much when we say a connection to your other self, so it's like maybe your Atlantean lifetime is already is happening, congruently in a parallel universe, and you have the connection here to tap into that knowledge, to tap into that aspect of you, and to bring it now into the 3D here. Yeah. I also feel like, with this here, I'm seeing like a counterpart connotation here. So very much like two counterparts also, this connection, you're remembering, you're meeting this person here. Yeah. For those looking for love here, there's somebody coming in here. Yeah, but this is a connection, a drawing. Like I said, it's your curiosity now that is leading you there. And the universe is putting in the stepping stones to answer these questions. It's very much like you've asked the question of who am I? Why am I here maybe? You've asked the question of, is there more to this universe? Is there more to this existential existence? And this is now the universe coming in, putting in the connection here. Leading you in the way, answering these questions for you. Yeah, very much part of the design here, destiny by design. You've designed the destiny in this way, and the universe is now coming and answering the call here. Yeah, I feel like with this connection, it's like the universe has answered, picked up the call. Yeah, you've dialed the number, and the universe is answering here. Yeah, this is what Goddess Parvati is saying here. Wow, guys. Yeah, it's like you have now direct linked and connection to the divine. It's like you pick up the phone and you are there. You can tap into your Akashic records. You can bring in things, manifest things, understand things, because whatever you ask for now, it's like the universe is and it's designed by destiny, by yourself here, to answer the call here. So if you want to know more things, it's like you will be placed, things will be placed in your path. Spirit guides will come to you, in answering these questions and answering the why here, the very big why. I feel like you've asked a lot of questions. Maybe it's also about, relationships. Why have I not met this divine counterpart that I'm seeking? Why do I not feel fulfilled in my job? If you're currently, stuck in a job that no longer serves you, you're asking the why, like why has this, happened? And you're getting the answers here. Yeah, you're forming a deeper connection here. Yeah, I also feel like, when you step into this, and you've already stepped into this connection, I feel like you experience the magic here, the magic that you hold in the palms here, that was destined for you here. You also now have access to it. It's like something has awoken in you that's put this connection here. The connection is online. I'm hearing. Yeah, wow, okay, this connection is online. Yeah, guys, I feel like with the friction, it may have been stuck in the past, this connection, some sort of interference, with the radio frequency, with the vibrational frequency. The connection was not clear here, guys. There was a friction in the connection. Yeah, wow. And now the connection to the divine is now online, guys. It's moved, it's passed. You have a diverse, hearing diverse connection. Wow, so you can, like I said, access various channels, but the connection is come online, guys. There's no longer this friction. There's no longer this interference here. Yeah, I think maybe you have also ascended into a higher frequency that has pushed any friction, anything that was hindering this connection is now left you. Yeah, guys, fully much. And again, we see the water, water being a conduit here of memory, a water being the conduit of flow, the purification, so you've been purified here. So to enable this connection here, yeah. And this water, this memory, maybe, even if you ask the water will tell you, because the water remembers you here very much deeply, like I said, because of the many lifetimes and many traversities. I'm hearing travels, yeah, wow, that you've done. The water remembers you, and the water can also help you in remembering the connection deeper here. Yeah, it's like each stage that you go on, you will remember more and more and more. Yeah, because we are made up of water, right? Majority of the human body is made up of water here. Yeah, so it's like you hold the knowledge, the water within you now. It's like every time maybe you drink a glass full of water, you can obtain that memory here. You know, the message that I'm getting here, guys. Okay, wow. So, you know, like I said, where every time you're drinking a glass of water, so every time you ask a question to the universe, right? Let's say you're wanting to know the higher dimensions, or you're wanting to know more spiritual knowledge, right? Then divine hears you, hears the call, you know, and then sends the receiver at the end of the line. Is the receiver that directs, okay, who needs to go and who needs to answer this question, and then you drink, then it goes and they leave the message in the water, you know, and then you drink the water, and then the memory comes back to you, you know, the message comes back to you. Yeah. There's a high ascended master here who's answering the call here, but sending is delegating the tasks. I'm hearing. So yeah, so this could be, you know, we've been seeing because I'm seeing the starfish here very much like a spirit guide as well. Yeah, so I feel like, you know, with the owl spirit, the dragonfly spirit, the dragon spirit, it's like you've made the call, right? And your highest ascended master, the one that is most closest to you, this could be also your guardian angel, has sent different guides now. Like I said, but the call has to come from you, right? The call has to be made from you here. You are bringing it in. You are Alice here, you know, wanting to traverse into Wonderland here. Wow, guys, yeah, the connection with the multiverse, you know, comes online. You're able to connect with higher realms. You're able to connect with the ascended masters, with the divine energies. You're just able to connect with you at a higher self, even, you know, with your higher self here. Yeah, whatever there was the friction here, guys, with the connection here is now it's gone. Yeah, okay, wow. Wow, and we have beautiful here. Yeah, and look at this is Goddess Saraswati with the sitar here, guys. Wow, and we just did, like I said, the Goddess Saraswati reading. So very much a tie-in link here between what Goddess Parvati is saying. Is the tie-in link to the Goddess Saraswati reading is very much about like the multiverse that we spoke about here, you know, where Goddess Saraswati is leading the way here. Yeah, and I just spoke about the higher ascended master guide here. So this could be Goddess Saraswati also showing you the direction here. Yeah, could be very much connected to her, the goddesses. Wow, guys, and we have number 33, which is the ascended master number. Wow, you have this beautiful connection with them. Yeah, guys, wow, amazing. I'm also hearing Goddess Kuan Yin. Yeah, you have a beautiful connection with the ascended masters, and they're sending you the spirit guides, but you've called on them here. Yeah, this connection here is very much deepened now. There's no longer this friction, any interference here. Yeah, this could also be a mindset interference, you know, because very much what we're taught and study academically, right, by the book, because I'm hearing by the book, can also create an interference with our spiritual development, because we very much narrowly see, you know, what is the 3D, and we are governed, you know, by laws, by strict rules, time frames, you know, deadlines, very much so. But with Goddess Saraswati coming in here, I feel very much that you know, the goddesses are saying that this is now, you've transcended the illusion of all of this. You've put on the eyes here, and this is where your connection to the higher realms, to divine realms deepens here. Yeah, wow, Goddess Saraswati coming in here. Wow, okay. And we have yin and yang here, yeah, with the number 30. And again, we're seeing, you know, 30 donating to a 3 here. So I feel very much like if we split the number of the 30, right, we're seeing the power of the 3 and the 0 being the reset here. It's like you've reset something here. The yin and the yang have come into balance, guys. Wow, yeah, very much like the yin and the yang coming into balance here, where we're seeing, you know, things had to also shift in such a way here for you, this connection and interferences to move here. Because I'm also feeling like this is an eclipse here, you know, with the sun and the moon here, depictions. So things have come into balance. This connection here with the divine has come into balance, guys. Yeah, it's like a direct online yeah, presence here. Wow, guys, very much connected, and by destiny here, linked here. I feel also the other message here is that the the union of two coming together here, this beautiful union here, that's also a blessing from the divine here, coming together. This connection is coming together here. Side message, yeah, wow, okay, destiny here, yeah, destiny by design, guys. Wow. And you are designing this destiny also, you know. So it's like every time something fated happens, you know, it reaches destiny. It's like, you know, when you have knowledge, right? But only when you transcribe it into something does it become wisdom, you know. So it's like also with fate and destiny, it's like it is fated, right? But only once you transcribe it does it become destiny. That's what I'm feeling here. Wow. Okay. Wow, when we have new beginnings, yeah, guys, this very much is like you stepping into the new beginning of the new you, you know, the new you having this deeper connection with the divine, the new you having this experience into Wonderland, you know, going down the rabbit hole here, you seeing things, remembering things. Memory comes online, you know, your connection to the higher realms come online, just everything around you, your magic within you comes online. I'm hearing, yeah, new beginnings here. Things have come into balance. It's going to be a beautiful new beginning, guys. Everything that you wanted, because you have this power also within you to manifest and bring things like you know, design by destiny by design here. Yeah, wow. Okay, very much new beginnings, new things coming in, guys, the new experiences. Wow, magical messages there. Okay, let's see what more Goddess Parvati wants to say. Yeah, I feel like, you know, it's like you know, you're seeing the world through a new set of eyes here, guys. Seeing the world like it's never been seen. Yeah. You also maybe obtain, like, now that your connection is online, you know, with the divine, you obtain deeper downloads, you know, deeper meaning downloads. You obtain, I'm hearing like, you know, you tap into an energy that you never knew you could even tap into, you know, that type of knowledge. Yeah, that comes to you. It's like, wow, you know, these you know, when certain ideas come into, like maybe inventions, these passion projects, it's like, wow, where did this idea come from, you know? But deeper downloads, it's a connection to all of your like your wisdom threshold here, your Akashic records. I feel like it's a nodule and a button that you can press, like, okay, I want to access this lifetime. I want to access the knowledge of this lifetime. You have access to that. Yeah, guys, wow, you have this deeper knowledge, like I'm hearing like a complete well of knowledge that awaits you here. Yeah, well, because I'm also seeing the wishing well, you know, in the wishing well where you make the wishes, right, and then it comes to it, because very much of a well, right, you also drink water from the well here. So it's like you make the wish, right, you say out the intention, like I want to experience this, you know, you drink the water from this wishing well, because it comes as in the form of a wishing well water, you know, and the wish comes true, guys. Yeah, because you have this connection, this deep connection here. Wow. Okay. Yeah, wow, we have fire garden, ignite your passions. Yeah, I feel very much like this is now, like I said, stepping into a new passion, a new beginning, a new calling here, you know, where your passion is ignited in the sense that you want to know more, you want to learn more, because the more you see is the more you want to know. It's like a never-ending journey now, because it's like you go down that rabbit hole, right? You see things of the unseen, you tap into the unknown, and the more that you see the wonderment, the more that you want to know here. Yeah, so it ignites your passions here. And again, we have the triangle here, you holding the power here, you know, very much in terms of you having the ability to manifest, to balance things even. Yeah, balance the scales, I'm hearing. Because also with the yin and yang, it reminds me here, because I heard the word unclock, right? So you also have the ability to correct something from the past here, guys. Yeah, wow, okay, you have that ability here. Yeah, and you know, fire is a modality of renewal, right? It's a modality of burning of the old to bring the new. It's like the phoenix rises, you know, after from the ashes. Yeah, and I also feel, you know, with this fire guardian here, very much what you're about to create next, right? It's going to be defining, I'm hearing. Define your destiny here as well. It's going to have a major impact in terms of the life you lead going forward, the legacy you leave, the imprint. I feel like you'll be sharing some sort of real profound knowledge, you know, with people, with the collective here. Yeah, but you now have, like, here in your hands here. And we've got the destiny here. You've got your destiny in your hands here, guys. Yeah, wow. Destiny in your hands. Yeah, and you're going to have this passion, you know, this passion gets ignited, like we said, this connection comes online, you know, this download comes in, something ignites your passion here, and you go forward. Yeah, in full blaze, I'm hearing. Yeah, so the connotation I was saying, you know, from the rising of the phoenix and from the ashes, something has to be completely burnt down also, you know, for something else to be rebirthed and to be reborn here with the fire. So I feel like something has, you know, burned down, burned away from you, you know, like shed from you, and you're rising now as the phoenix here. Yeah, wow, okay. Also feel like here, because I'm hearing deja vu, from one of the prior readings here, where the significant counterpart, meeting here of the significant counterpart, the element, one was the element of fire, and I think one was the element of earth, I think. Yeah, so I feel like there is a double connotation meaning here from Goddess Parvati here, where we see the two counterparts here as well. Okay, wow, we have great teacher. And I was just about to say something that you teach. Yeah, but it's like you leave your legacy, you leave your mark here. And with great teacher, learning from spiritual experiences, you set this knowledge free also. It's like you remember something, you get this download, and you set this knowledge free into the universe here. Yeah, you could be very much highly connected to Yeshua, Mother Mary. Yeah, wow, guys, you are becoming a great teacher. You become this great teacher. I'm hearing you leave this legacy, you leave this imprint, and this bird, with this legacy that you leave, this mark that you leave, will be known for ages here. Because the legacy of Yeshua is known for, and his divine love is known, for many, many years. It transcends time here. So this legacy that you're leaving also will transcend time. Yeah. Many generations to come will also be learning from this. Yeah. Yeah, major download, guys. Major something, coming to you. Wow, okay. Okay. We have Mother Earth here. Yeah, feel loved and comforted. Yeah, you do something here, that impacts the collective, that impacts Mother Earth here. Something you create here also, because I'm seeing with, Goddess with you, cultivation here. You cultivate and you create something here. Yeah, but the universe here, and we're seeing, because we're seeing Goddess Saraswati here with the sitar. I feel very much like the goddesses, like I said, you're very much connected to the goddesses. They love you so deeply here. There's a deep love and nurturing that the goddesses have here. We see a lot of butterflies here. Yeah. Another, guardian spirit come out. And, like I said, guys, with the master guide, sending the spirit guides here to you. Wow. Look at this confirmation, guys. So like I said, in terms of Goddess Saraswati, right, being the master guide. So whichever your ascendant master is, you dial the call, right? And the ascendant master sends these butterflies to Mother Earth, to you here in Earth. Wow. Yeah, guys, look at the connection here. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So you definitely have like a master guide here. I will pull from the master guide deck to see if there's additional masters that we can get here, to see if there's a the one that you resonate the most with here. But I feel like Goddess Saraswati, a lot of the goddesses, Parvati, Durga, Lakshmi, I'm hearing Kali. Yeah, very much high connection there. Yeah. Wow. Okay, guys. Yeah. Wow, we have High Priest, intend and create. Yeah, guys, what did I say about you creating something here, right? Very much the connection that you have from a past life, like we said here. So we see in Atlantis, now we see Egypt, as well. So there's a lot of the knowledge that you pull here, and you create something, you leave this legacy here. Yeah, you step into your high priest, high priestess vibes here, and you create. Again, we're seeing a bird spirit here. A lot of the animal guardian spirits coming up here. Yeah, you're also very much connected to the archangels. Wow. Okay. Yeah, you're stepping into. It's like here, when I feel this this master here is holding the wand here. You're holding the power here, and very much like this wand is in the shape of a spanner. The bolts, creating something, fixing something here. Yeah. Very much so. Like I said, you use also this power that you have within you, this connection, this gift, this inherent talent here, and you create something big here, guys. Yeah, it's a legacy. Wow. Okay. And very much like also, you have a lot of mentor teacher guides, on you, with you on this path. Yeah. So Yeshua could be very much of a great teacher to you. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah, but I feel like, what you create, right, is going to be very much about divine love, spreading the love, spreading the joy to the collective here, because, Yeshua is very much loved, he's regarded as the Son of God, so deeply connected to the divine here. And I feel like you are one of those sacred souls, so deeply connected to the divine, the abode of the divine here. Yeah, wow. Okay. Wow, and we have Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. Yeah, guys, like I said about the magic that lies within, from the very beginning we saw in terms of you going down the rabbit hole here to obtain this magic that I said from the beginning. You holding the magic now in the palm of your hand here. This was destiny by design, guys. Again, both of these guardians here, we have the magic guardian and the fire guardian holding the power within their hand. So it lies within you here. And very much we have, the archangel archetype here, so you're very much connected to the angels here. Yeah, but look at this, with this connection here that you have to the divine here. You're bringing the source from the divine. It's the connection that you have made with the divine here that's bringing this power, activating this power online here. You're unlocking it here. Yeah, and I did see, we've seen a very imagery of the keys. You're being handed the keys here, unlocking something, unlocking a talent, unlocking a gift here. Wow, yeah, and Goddess Parvati is confirming the same here. Wow. Yeah, you're going to become this great teacher, this high priest, be known for leaving a legacy in this world. Yeah, but you can bring anything that you want to create. Yeah, you create it through your hands here, like even Yeshua's holding it here, from your hands, and you set it free and it comes into fruition. Guys, it's like I said, that connection you have, that online connection. It's like a connection with the divine, with your divine energy here. You make the call and the call comes in. Very much also, like I'm hearing, like you make the call, right, and then these messengers of God and the divine brings these gifts in, from the 5D into the 3D here, from the 5D here into the 3D to Mother Earth here. Wow. Okay, guys, a lot of manifestations coming in, a lot of things coming from this gift. Spiritual enlightenment, development, creation. I'm hearing progeny, so it could be, like I said, leaving the legacy. Wow. Okay, magical stuff here, guys. See here, pull some more spiritual guidance here. I feel messages that Goddess Parvati wants to share here. I'm hearing this is the era of creation, your creation era, because when we saw the reset, right, it's also reminding me of Genesis, the book of Genesis, where things were reset, because I'm hearing Genesis reset. It's like the creation of life, new life. Out with the old. Okay. And I also feel, from a multiverse perspective, right? You very much, all the versions of you are these great teachers, meant to teach, meant to enlighten in some way here. And each of you have this gift, this inherent talent, this magic within you here. Wow, okay, very much so. Okay, so we have awakening. You've awakened to this connection has become online, guys, very much as per destiny and design here. And you're pulling this energy from divine source itself here. This is the call, the awakening of this connection, this onlining, coming online here. Wow, guys, what a beautiful magical blessing and a gift here. Wow, we have the soul tree here. Deja vu we're seeing from the other reading, because we have Goddess Saraswati here as well, so I do feel like there is a recurrence of the messages that she wanted to say with Goddess Parvati, reiterating the same thing. You're part of the soul tree, the creation, like I heard progeny, right? So it's also like the generation that comes after you here is going to be the enlightened generation, the generation that steps into the golden era as well. You are the teacher of this generation to come. Wow, guys, the soul tree that's about to also be connected to, that we're seeing here, is very much like the connection that you have to the ascended masters here. You have a specific connection line, and that is why your connection is so deep rooted, with Mother Earth here. But it's also I'm hearing unique and rare, very much unique and rare, that you would have this type of connection, in this online connection where you're able to traverse, converse, and cosmic order, have the cosmic order bringing things into fruition here. You have this deep-rooted connection to the ascended masters, to the divine source here. Wow, you are part of their soul tree here, high ascension, high vibration, and you're remembering this with the connection. You've awakened to this connection, this remembrance of who you are here. Wow, okay. Wow, we have this Only Light. Yeah, you're part of the Only Light tribe. I'm hearing light worker, ascended master. Yeah, there is only light here, guys. And this divine energy, this magic comes from light, comes from source, guys. It's a direct blessing directly from source here. This you stepping into the wonderland, you know, and having this gift, it's like you have the direct connection we saw with source. It's a blessing directly from source here. Yeah, the great teacher being source himself. Wow, okay. Wow, we have expansion. Yeah, with the number 44, I did say very much connected to the archangels. You have this high expansion, this higher learning, this high frequency, and very much, you know, which we saw in terms of the expansion. You had to expand. There was a friction before, you know, of you not having this online connection. It was offline, offline for a while, guys, and it's come online now because you've awakened. There's an expansion to your energy here. Something has happened from an earthly perspective here. We see Mother Earth here. This could be very much of you obtaining a high frequency. You done something. You've now called in something here also. You may have meditated, manifested. You've called in something higher here, guys. You've called it within. You've activated your soul star chakra, I'm hearing. Yeah, there's an activation within you, guys. The awakening that we're seeing here. Okay. We have Vesika Piscis. I hope I'm saying this right. Number 26 here. Yeah, there's a union of two here. Look at this. It's like you have merged with your higher self here. You've merged with the divine energies here. And now it's coming online here. Yeah, your heart activation here is coming online. Wow, okay. Yeah, it's like you have connected. It's like, and you know, this is reminding me of glasses here, guys. Goggles. You're putting on your divine goggles here, remembering who you are. You put on your special glasses and you're able to see everything, see beyond the unknown, see beyond the unseen here. Yeah, you put your enlightened eyes here with the two glowing eyes here. Wow, with the divine goggles here. Yeah, wow, okay. It's also the union of the two souls meeting here, divine counterparts. Yeah. And we have nourish. Yeah, you've activated the soul star chakra within earth here. Something has been activated that's activated you as well. With the number 23, it comes, you know, to a 5. So something has changed. Something was nourished. The friction here, that line of friction has dissolved, guys. That friction between the connection with you and the divine has dissolved here, guys. You now have a direct connection. The link here has awakened here. Wow, guys. And you know, I wanted to say something that I remembered. So there's also another reader, spiritual teacher, Diana Cooper, that I listen to, you know, sometimes now and then, and one of the teachings that she had, or one of the I was watching, I think I was reading her latest monthly newsletter that she sends. Very much, you know, she does the petitions through the monadic merge meditations, and one of the petitions was that you know, the activation of the star where the earth awakens and there's a friction, the boundary gets lifted here. And I feel very much that this was done by Archangel Michael, if I remember. And yeah, this is what I think the calling has been done here. Yeah, and I think that's why, you know, you were remembering your Atlantis memories, your Egyptian memories, your Akashic records come online. Everything comes online here when you put on these goggles, guys. Wow, you're about to see the unseen, you're about to see the magic, guys. You have literally entered into the rabbit hole here. The rabbit hole into the multiverse, understanding the multiverse, the truth, you know, that ascends the illusion here. You meeting your spirit guides, you seeing, you know, the magical synchronicities, signs, yeah, being able to connect directly with the divine here and source. Wow, guys, an amazing gift here. I just feel like, should we ask the question of why has this activated? I think let me ask the question here. Okay, now first I want to ask the question to Goddess Parvati is, what has given you this gift? Yeah, why do you have this gift? Let's ask this question. We dig deeper to understand, why do you have this gift here? So it's okay, why is this gift? Like, why do you have this gift? And what was the other question that I wanted to ask here? Why do you have the gift? And guidance of this gift here. Okay, I feel like these two. Okay, so firstly we have focus. Okay, so I feel like with the focus card here, why you have this gift, it was a gift that was given to you through a boon, I'm hearing here. Because we're seeing with the the heart level chakra here. It's like you did something with the heart here. You did something so great, a great deed, a great sacrifice here, and you were given this boon directly from the divine here. Yeah, very much like you did something great here to receive this, guys. You are of a high ascended soul here, a very powerful soul. I'm hearing a very pure soul. Yeah, guys, wow. Because I'm seeing the, the cross here. And it's coming, on Yeshua, above Yeshua here. So I feel like you are this high ascended soul here to receive this gift, this boon. It was a boon, guys. You received a boon here. Okay, and we have create space. Yeah, guys. Why you have this gift is to create space, right? To create from the material, from the non-material to the material here, to create wonderment here. Yeah, I also feel like, asking the question of why you have this gift, very much it was given from the divine source here. This is like the eye of God, I'm hearing like the Big Bang. You were given this gift as a boon. You created some sort of a Big Bang effect here. You did something very, very special here. Guys, wow. Yeah, you did something very special to receive this boon here. Let us ask the question then, what did you do? Let's get more answers, guys. I feel like there's a mystery to be solved here. What did you do? What was the space that you created? This sacrifice here. Let's see. I'm hearing you saved their life, guys. Yeah, wow, okay. Okay, so we have walk away from illusions and toward truth. Yeah, here we go. Truth transcends illusions, guys. Wow. Show me the right path, oh Lord. Point out the road for me to follow. Yeah, guys, I feel like very much you were a warrior of God here. I'm hearing, you broke some sort of illusion here. This focus here. It's like you came you performed some sort of sacred mission here, where you created space, you created change here. You created some sort of a huge impact here, that where you even broke the illusion, and you created the truth here. Yeah, wow, guys, you did some sort of like a Big Bang effect here. And we have bathe in divinity. His coming is as brilliant as sunrise. Wow, guys, feel very much you connected to Yeshua here and Mother Mary here. So you could be very much linked to him, that this is a gift also directly from him as a boon, guys. Yeah, from him and Mother Mary here. Yeah, maybe you were, incarnated during his time. Yeah, but I feel like this is bathed in divinity. You are this pure soul, this gift that was given to you. Also could be given from the goddesses here. We saw, Goddess Saraswati come in, Goddess Parvati and Goddess Lakshmi. You were given this this soul gift, I'm hearing, because of the soul that you are here. Yeah. Guys, but the pure soul that you are. Wow, guys. What a confirmation. Yeah. You've always taken the higher road, I'm hearing. You've shown you're worthy here. You are part of the divine club here. I'm hearing, wow. Part of the soul tribe tree here. Yeah. Okay, you've earned this, guys. You've earned this. You've created the space for this. It's like you have done many, some new testament to your faith here. Yeah. Wow, guys. You've done something great. And with God, all things are possible. Yeah, if you had faith even as small as a mustard seed, you could say to the mountain, move from here, and it would move. Yeah, you've moved mountains, guys. Your faith, like I said, testament to your faith here. Yeah, and with God, all things are possible. And like I said, again, we're seeing the cross here. This could be a direct gift from Yeshua, and that's why we're seeing him in the reading here. Yeah, one of the master guides here, very much connected here. Wow, you're so connected to him. And to the Ascended Masters, the soul tribe tree that we saw here. Yeah, what a gift, guys. Wow. Blessing. And then we have soul name. Yeah, guys, you are part, your name. Yeah, your soul name is part of this tribe, guys. Yeah, it was uniquely given to you, guys. Inscribed in your name here. We did see with the destiny, right? It was made for you. So I think with everyone watching here, this gift works uniquely to you. So you have to also, type into and bathe in, because I'm hearing type, because I'm seeing online. Like when you activate it, it's like unique to you. It's like you have even shortcuts that you can create with this gift and this power, but it's very unique to you. You know the shortcuts here. And I feel like it's linked to your name. It's linked to who you are here. Yeah, so the more that you tap into your inner self, the more that you, with the soul name is like remember who you are. You know, the more that you remember, maybe your the Atlantean knowledge, the Egyptian knowledge. We saw. I'm hearing Lemuria, Syrian. I'm hearing Mayan as well, guys. Wow. The more that you remember your soul name here, the more that it gets activated, guys. Because we said how does it work, right? And guidance, yeah, guidance here. Okay, wow. And then we have soul family. Wow, guys, soul tribe, soul tree, soul family. Wow, with number 36 here, and donating to a 9. So I feel like you could be meeting a lot of your soul family, your kin here, guys, as well, that also have this gift. Yeah, but it's part of you and the soul family I'm seeing here. It's very much like the multiverse, right? Each of you has this gift here. It's like your whole soul family of who you are has this gift here. Your soul name. Yeah, guys, wow, look at this. Okay, so we had the soul name and the soul family. So uniquely to your soul. So who you are as a soul. So all the versions of you in the multiverse has this part of their soul family. It was given to all of you, to every aspect of you here. And it was given here from the temple of God, guys. Look at this. It's given from the temple of God. It's a boon. Wow, wow, wow. You're so connected to God, the divine and the divine energies here. And this connection is online now, guys. It's come online. I think that's the message that Goddess Saraswati and Goddess Parvati wants you to know, is that you have gone into this rabbit hole now. You know, this magic is online. Everything of wonderment is online now, guys. You're about to experience the wonderment, the awe. You're about to see the divinity within you, within yourself here. Recognizing the divinity within yourself. Also having access to see the divinity around you. Yeah, guys, you're going to be seeing things like miracles, maybe magic, things manifest that you dream about. You know, you're just going to be seeing magic around you, guys. You're going to start believing in magic. You're going to start believing in the universe here. And you know, with this communion with God that you have and the communion with the divine, this online connection, it's like once you start seeing it, you start being able to teach others as well. Yeah, wow. Okay. What a gift, guys. What a gift. What a gift. Wow. Yeah. You are now going to be like Alice, you know, in Wonderland, seeing, you know, flowers talk, seeing imagery, seeing the impossible become the impossible here with God. Yeah, all things are possible, guys. This gift makes everything possible, guys. Wow, this gift that you're giving. Look at this, guys. The gift that you've been given here, right? It's where the truth transcends the illusion. You walk away from the illusion towards the truth here. The truth transcends the illusion, and everything is possible here. And this power makes everything possible, guys. You believe in the impossible when this gift, now that it's online, guys. It really is truly online. Wow. Okay. And I feel like this gift could only come online once you had the realization of the truth transcends the illusion, guys. Once you have stepped into this rabbit hole, into the multiverse, you know, I feel like Goddess Saraswati has taken you there, you know, shown you the way. I feel very much like the last reading was the showing of the way here. And now that you have transcended the illusion, this gift comes online, guys. Yeah, the true power, true access to this gift. Wow. Okay. Okay, so we have Peacock Spirit, but yeah, let it shine. This gift is about to shine, guys. This gift within you is unlocked here, guys. Wow, you're about to shine. I feel also what you create, you know, next, and you're divinely guided to create, to pursue, you know, as per your passion, as per your talent, as per your inherent gift, you're going to shine, you're going to be known. The legacy mark that you leave is going to be known here. Yeah, wow. You could also be very much connected to Lord Vishnu and Goddess Lakshmi, like we said. Yeah, very much connected. You're about to shine. This gift is online, guys. It's glowing now within you. Wow, okay. We have the giraffe spirit. We see the big picture. Yeah, very much of now the bigger picture, you know, like I said, the Big Bang, you know, you're seeing things with the goggles that you put on here, you know, from a higher perspective where truth transcends illusion here. Yeah, okay, wow. We also have the Nightingale spirit with love is all around. Yeah, guys, this is the song now, you know, the soul song. You have attuned to that frequency. You've attuned to your soul song, to who you are at a soul level, and that love is all around you here. Yeah, the love of the divine you're going to experience. You're going to experience the love of seeing, you know, who you are at the divine level, the divinity within you. Yeah, wow, guys, that is the love. You're at a high frequency here, at a different song. Yeah, is playing here. You're at a different vibration, a different frequency, guys. Not everyone can hear this song, that you are hearing it now. This connection has come online here with the song that's playing here. Yeah, the tune, you've tuned in, like I'm hearing on the radio, you've tuned in to the right frequency here. Wow, guys, yeah. And like I said, with the love is all around, you know, you're going to meet, I feel, a significant counterpart also coming in here. Yeah, wow, okay. We have the seahorse spirit with watch and wait. Wow, guys. Wow, what a message from Goddess Parvati. Watch and wait, guys. Watch and wait and see. You know, very much with the watch and wait. I'm hearing like watch the magic unfold now, guys. Wow. And we have the number 53, which, you know, the mirror number is the 35, which denounced to an 8 here. And we did see the 35 in the destiny card here. So I feel like it's a mirror of you watching and wait as destiny by design comes into play here. Yeah, wow. And you know, with the seahorse, right, it reminds me of, you know, because the seahorse, because usually it's the mother, you know, that looks after the child, looks after and, you know, procures the progeny, right? But here in the seahorse, it's the other way around. So it's like you have now gone into the rabbit hole. You've seen the opposite now, where it's actually the male counterpart, you know, that takes care of the babies, and it's the provider of the progeny. So I feel like this is, you know, where you watch and wait now as you've entered into this world, this magical world here, where the opposite becomes the norm, you know. You're seeing the magic, you're seeing the paradigm shift, you're seeing the parallel illusions here. Parallel dimensions. Yeah, wow. Okay, we have the armadillo spirit, set healthy boundaries with the number 3 here. Yeah, I feel like, you know, with this this boundaries, this yin and yang that we saw, the balance that comes into play here. It's also, I feel what Goddess Parvati is saying is that also now that you have all of this, you know, that comes to you, you need to set the boundaries also of, you know, using it also in the way for light, right? But also setting the boundaries of not to like abuse it. I'm hearing, you know, to keep it within the framework, to always use it from the higher, seeing it from the higher picture here. So the message I'm getting is to always use it from the higher version of yourself, from the master self, you know, and to set the boundaries in that way here. Yeah, always use it for the highest good. Put on your, you know, your master guide goggles, I'm hearing here, and use it from that aspect here. Yeah. Wow, we also have grasshopper spirit, take a leap of faith. Yeah, very much, you know, in terms of, because we've got the three here, connotations here. It's like, you know, you take this leap forward, you know, it has been, you know, of faith, of destiny, of a testament of faith, which I heard, you know, where you receive this this magical gift, and it's like now taking the leap of faith and using it for the highest good. Yeah. Also with this, you know, take a leap of faith is very much in terms of with this new project that comes online, you know, that you are maybe called to do, right, is to take the leap of faith and to pursue it, you know, to follow your soul song here, right, because it's going to lead you to everything. I'm hearing, because, you know, with the nightingale spirit here, I feel like it's a very much of a unique gift that's unique to your soul here, because it reminds me of the Japanese story where the king, you know, very much loved the song of the nightingale, and was very much afraid that he would lose the nightingale, so he tried to mimic the song, you know, create it artificially, but it was only the nightingale's purity of song that could lead and provide that song. It was never the same, you know. So I feel very much like what you are going to also produce, you know, in terms of this creative project, is very much unique to you, but will be unique to the world here. It's like no replication can be done here. There's no duplication. There's no duplication of you here. Yeah, because it's your soul name, right? It's uniquely grounded to you here. Yeah, so not everyone can wield this gift as well. And I feel like this gift is so unique to you that it only obeys you here. You're only able to sing the song here. Yeah, guys. And it comes because of your faith, guys. It was your faith, the testament of faith, that you have this unique gift here that we saw here. And it was through love, right? Love that you obtained this gift here. Through love, guys. An act of love, I'm hearing. Wow, okay. So let us now ask the question to Goddess Parvati, what is this gift going to bring? Now, as you step into Wonderland, what can you expect on this journey? Wow, next. Yeah, I feel, wow, this is profound in terms of what comes next, guys. Okay. I'm just hearing wonderment and awe, guys. Wonderment and awe. Okay. I'm hearing Narnia, you know, Narnia. Is it the Chronicles of Narnia? Yeah, Narnia. Yeah, you like, you know, opening the closet, the door into a new world, guys. Wow. I feel like also when you dream, guys, you know, when you dream, you can step into new worlds, guys. This gift is not only limited online to the 3D, it can be used in the 5D as well, to other galaxies, guys. When you astral travel even. Wow, okay. Wow, we have milk and honey. Yeah, this also came in the other reading. Guys, you are going towards the milk and honey here. Full on manifestation, fruition, dreams, desires, everything, you know, that you possibly want and desire, yeah, comes here, guys. Wow. And we have exchanging gifts, guys. There's similar cards, right? If you've seen the Goddess Saraswati reading, yeah, the gifts that you can exchange with the universe here, you have this gift. A very much confirmation from Goddess Parvati here. Yeah, you can exchange gifts with the universe. Very much the universe is gifting you all of these gifts, guys. Yeah. Wow, okay. We also have flexible here. Yeah, you can bend things, guys. You know, you can bend things to the way that you want. Yeah. Wow, guys, whatever new beginning, you can bend to it here. And I also feel like with the new beginning here, you know, Goddess Parvati is saying to be flexible, you know, to go with the flow. So if this, let's say this requires movement, this new beginning requires, let's say, a change in environment, you know, a change in relationships, a change in location, a change in home, you know, then to be flexible and to go with the flow here. Yeah, wow. Because I feel like there's a gift also coming towards you, like maybe a new opportunity, something you're calling in, something you've been wanting to manifest here. You know, with this, now that this gift has come online, this manifestation comes into the 3D here, and it's a gift coming towards you, but it will need your flexibility here as well. To be flexible, to be open-minded here. Yeah. To take the leap of faith that we're seeing here. Yeah. Wow. Okay, guys. And we have the why here. Yeah, the answers to the questions. And you know, I did say, right, when you ask the question of the why, you know, you get the answer here. So you're getting the answers to the why, guys. All the questions that you're wanting to know, all the knowledge that you're wanting to seek, everything that you're wanting to experience, the whys of, you know, it's coming towards you, guys. Yeah, wow, guys. Yeah, like I said, you know, with the spirit guides, you have this connection. You pick up the call, you pick up the phone, call the connection in, and you get the answer. Yeah, the universe, it's like destiny by design. The universe now hears you, hears the call, guys. Direct connection, yeah. And we have clean it up. Yeah, things are about to shift now. You know, you take it's out of the old here, you know, in with the new here. Very much new beginnings. We saw the removal of everything. Like I'm hearing the removal of an old existence, guys. Yeah, it's like a completely new life you step into here. It's like, you know, Wonderland and the 3D is two different worlds, right? You step into a new world here. Yeah, things have shifted. Things have been cleaned here. There's no longer this friction that we saw, you know, between the connection that you have now with the divine also. Yeah. Wow, and we have unfinished symphony. Yeah, guys, you know, this is, I feel here, the strong meaning here is like you finish something in this lifetime, guys. This could be like the ascension journey we saw with the 10 here. This unfinished journey now becomes you complete. You know, you get the completeness here. Wow, guys, you finished something that maybe you also wanted to finish in many other lifetimes. This could be like, you know, the gift of, let's say the song that you want to present, you know, to the world, the book that you want to write, the legacy that you want to leave. Yes, unfinished symphony is very much going to be completed here. Yeah, very much completed here. Something has been cleaned here for you to reach the ascension here as well. Wow, okay, guys. It's like you've cleaned the karma here, guys. Karma has been cleaned here. Something has changed here in terms of the destiny that we saw here. Yeah, wow. And you get to answer the why here as per the destiny. You get to know the reasons of why things also happened here. Why certain things progressed the way that it did here. And anything that was unfinished here gets finished, guys. And I did say about the unclock, right? Where you get to correct something from the past as well. Wow, okay, something that was unfinished becomes finished here, guys. Wow. So it wasn't like, so let's say if you even had like half an experience of something and you didn't get to fully experience the full experience, you know, maybe in a past life, in this life, you get to finish it now, guys. Yeah, wow, okay. We have Treasure Island. Yeah, guys, you're moving to the Treasure Island here. Everything that you treasure is coming towards you, guys, here. We have the turtle spirit here, tortoise, sorry, which reminds me of God, Lord Vishnu, and on top of the peacock here. Wow, guys, look at this. Double connotations here. So we have the peacock feather, which reminds me of Lord Vishnu's incarnation as Lord Krishna, and we have the tortoise here, which is Lord Vishnu himself here. Yeah, very much a blessing from him. Very much connected to him here. But everything that you treasure, guys, you have gifts, you have treasure, you have milk and honey. It's like complete wish fulfillment here. Yeah, and things that were unfinished becomes finished, guys. Wow. Okay, and we have the yin. Yeah, this is about the gift, the basin, that talent that you have, guys. We saw the yin and yang here. Yeah, it's very much about what you want to bring and fulfill in this lifetime. You get to fulfill, guys. Any experience that you want to experience, that you never had the chance to experience with unfinished symphony, comes into experience here. Yeah, this could be the love that you seek, you know, the job, the career, the dream home. I'm hearing friends, family, yeah, soul family, soul tribes, like you get to see the future in the basin here. And you know, this reminds me of the pensieve that Harry Potter looks into to see the past memories, the memories of water here. So I feel like this is the, you know, the connotation of the water here, the two meanings I'm getting here. It's very much like you get to correct the past here, you know, seeing, looking into the pensieve here. And also this is like the wishing well, you know, where you say what you want, you drink the water remembers, or the water is the messenger, right, and brings the manifestation into the 3D here. Yeah, the wishing well connotation here, drinking the water, what the water has memory. Wow, you remember, as you remember, this gift grows, guys. Yeah, as you remember, guys, you're able to manifest the milk and honey. You're able to manifest and exchange gifts with the universe, this connection that you have with the universe. As you remember, you start manifesting the treasures that you want. You know, you start experiencing the experiences that you never get to experience here. You clean a lot of things here. Things shift on your ascension journey. You know, you're reaching the abode here. Yeah, you learn the why to a lot of the questions that you had here. Yeah, and it also gives you flexibility, guys, in this life. It gives you that balance in life that we saw with the yin and yang. You know, it gives you the chance. Maybe you don't have to work the 9 to 5. You know, maybe you don't have to be stuck now by the constricts and the constrictions of societal norms, you know, of what the rules, you know, being set by man here. It's like you are now, you can bend it to your will here, guys. Wow, yeah, you are no longer constricted. You are free, guys. With the flexible, you are free. You no longer have to be hardened by limitations, boundaries here. You are free, guys. Wow. This gift comes with this gift here, comes freedom, guys. All of this here comes with this gift. Wow. Should we ask the question of how do you use this gift? Okay. Let's see if we can get more answers there. How do you use this gift? Okay, well, too many cards. I feel like this card wanted to come out. Yeah, guys, imagine with this gift, the single gift here, guys, the single boon that you got from the universe here, like this wishing well. It's like you are the wishing well here. Now being able to bring your wishes into manifestation, guys. Wow. Single gift changes everything, guys. It can do everything, guys. Because I mean, it can bring you freedom, it can bring you gifts, manifestations, dreams, desires, answer the questions. And I feel this is because comes from the divine here. It's a connection to the divine. It's like you're drinking from the waters of the fountain of youth here, guys. You're drinking from the well of the divine here. And anything is possible. We saw that with God, with the God card here, is that God makes even the impossible possible here. Anything is possible. Wow. Okay. What an amazing gift, guys. Okay, so let's see, how do you use this gift? Okay, see one main card here, 2 cards there. Wow, I think, yeah, Goddess Parvati really wants you to know about this gift, guys, this connection that's come online here. All right, so we first have with financial constraints. Okay, so very much like we said, you know, it can do a lot of things, right? But I'm seeing here, I'm seeing the book. Oh wow, I just remembered, because I remembered here to the door to Narnia, you know, with the closet, when she steps into the closet and she steps into Narnia. So I feel like this is also you stepping into Wonderland here. So how to use this gift, I feel very much like visualization. here, what you visualize, what you've held close, you know, what you've scripted about here in the book, what you wanted to experience. You see with this financial constraints here, I also feel there's two messages I'm getting here, because I feel like there's a web here, you know, there's a web on the book here. So it's like very much things that you have written and scripted about, things that you've forgotten about, okay, it's going to come into a manifestation. The doors are now open, you know. So it's like long time wishes we saw, things that were unfinished, experiences that you wanted to experience now comes into fruition. But the way that you can do it is by scribing. Yeah, see, before you had this power, right? You could scribe it, it could come, right? But it wasn't online. It was online. There was some sort of a friction here, some sort of a dark web on it. So you didn't have the access. You couldn't open the door. Yeah. But now you've opened the door to Narnia. Open the door to Wonderland here. Yeah. So it's very much about scripting here, guys. And if you had any financial constraints, guys, these are being removed. It's been cleaned up. We saw that here. Yeah. Wow. Okay. We also have second chakra with Archangel Ariel. Yeah. The prosperity here. So I feel very much like it's an angel orb, you know, so it's within your hands. So even if you visualize and you see the energy of what you want to bring into this world, right? Because Archangel Ariel is very much about the Archangel of prosperity, okay? So a lot of prosperity is also coming into your life here. So if you visualize it and you center it, you hold it in your hands. So if you're visualizing it, holding it into your hands here, like it's already in your hands, in the palm of your hands, it comes into fruition. Yeah, so very much scripting, believing, yeah, believing in the impossible as well, guys. Yeah, so you have to really believe it. So if you, let's say you're meditating it, right? Sorry, I'm hearing meditation. Yeah, so if you are meditating and you're visualizing it and you're visualizing it in your hands, you have to really believe it. You have to have the faith, like, you know, like Narnia exists, Wonderland exists, guys. The multiverse exists. You have to have the faith, and this comes into fruition here. Yeah, very much like visualizing, picturing it, that it's in your hands, that you have it already, guys. Like the law of attraction. Yeah. Okay, we have storm warning here, right, with the number 10. So how would you use this? Oh, okay, so I'm seeing here the water elements here. We're seeing with water, right, and with the elements, very much connotation of the elements. So we're seeing rain, right? We're seeing like because I'm seeing the pantheon here. Yeah, so I feel very much like the way that you use it is because I'm seeing rain, right? So even like maybe when it rains, you know, side messages. So if you take rainwater, right, you collect rainwater, because remember, yeah, okay, this is the message I'm getting here. Very much so. If once it rains, so like let's say after a storm, right, after the rain, so when it rains and you collect that rain, the rain that has come, right, it's not filtered, it hasn't gone through any chemical processing, right, it's pure rain. So if you use that water to manifest, it's like the straight manifestation water that came from the universe itself, from the heavens, from the earth. Yeah. So I feel like this is the manifestation power that you have also, that's now, you know, come online. You can actually use water, yeah, very much water, to bring things into fruition here. Yeah, I just want to ask the question here, what is the significance of this storm card? What is the storm wind? Okay, let me ask with the tea leaves, guys. Let's see, the storm warning, this 10 here, like how does this work in terms of, okay, we've got so many cards come out here. Okay, so we have July, a month. Again, we're seeing the waves here, the water, guys. Yeah, we're seeing the waves. We're seeing peace and harmony, the elements, the wind, yeah, air. Okay, so we're seeing water, air here, yeah. Okay, celebration, fun and enjoyment. The cup, the holding of the cup. So very much holding the water, guys. Yeah, taking water, using water here. And the elements. We've got the feather here. Yeah, very much so. Okay. So yeah, we have that. So it's very much the water element, the elements, using the elements. So it's the 4 elements: earth, air, water, fire. Yeah, using the elements here. Okay. Wow. Okay. And then we have a broken heart here. Yeah. So very much in terms of what I'm getting here is the meaning of repairal, right? Something being repaired. Okay. So you can. So what I'm seeing is very much in terms of, like I said, you have to have the faith, right? It has to come directly from your soul, you know, what you want here. So it has to come from deep within. So the way that you manifest it, it's like you have to truly want it, right? You have to truly want to manifest it. You have to truly want to see it come into the 3D. it's like you're seeing it, but having the faith that it comes, right, with the broken heart, because this could also mean in terms of, not having the believing in the impossible, so this very much is, you have to see it, you have to really want it from the core of your being here, from the core of your soul, that brings it in here. Yeah. Wow. Okay. And then we have man holding a coin here. Yeah. So I feel like with man holding the coin here, there's a message coming in here also of, meeting the significant counterpart here. Like so whatever your heart gets repaired here. So you're meeting the love here that repairs your heart here. But I mean, we asked the question in terms of how do you use this, right? So very much with this man of the coin here, I'm seeing like, with it holding in your hands, right? You can use like a talisman, I'm seeing. So like, let's say, for example, you have a charm, right? You can, set, because I'm hearing to, what's this word here that just came to me? Sanctify. Yeah, sanctify the talisman and use this as a talisman. So let's say, for example, you like a crystal, or you like a charm, a talisman, right? So it's like a remembering here. It's a remembering, to continuously remember it. So every time you hold the crystal, let's say you remember the wish, let's say every time you hold the charm, you remember it. So it's like a remembrance of this wish, like the continuous seeing of this wish, holding it in your hand here, to bring it into the physicality here. So it's like, sometimes when we can't visualize and we can't see things, right? Let's say, you want this dream house, right? But you can't visualize the details. So you can even take like a picture, and then hold it in your hands, and that helps you, whatever you can hold in your hands as a pure visualization, because the more the detail that you see, right, the more detail comes with the manifestation, right? So if you are not able to, let's say, visualize, the details, you can even hold like the picture. So let's say you've seen the picture of the car that you want, you hold the picture, you see the details of the car, and it comes, that type of thing I'm seeing here. Yeah. So if you're holding things, if you're holding the talisman also, there could be a talisman of luck that you create with this manifestation power, and every time you hold that talisman, it works, it's like lucky for you. Yeah. I just feel like whatever you can hold, whatever you can't visualize here in your hands, right, whatever you can hold in terms of a picture you draw, let's say, but I feel it's very much like imagery, something tangible that you hold, you can bring into into the 3D. Yeah. Okay, and we have carrying connections here. Yeah. So, I feel very much like if you are in the center of love, right? If you are in the vibration of love that we see here, if you are in the vibration of joy and happiness, okay, this power, this gift comes even deeper. The activation, the online connection, it strengthens the connections, online connection, this online power, this manifestation power. So it's magic within you. It gets strengthened here by this caring connections card I'm seeing here, because you see this gift was given because of love, and love activates it, makes it strengthen even more. Yeah, guys, if you step into that vibration of love, the higher and the stronger the manifestation ability comes in here. Yeah. But I feel like for those looking for love, guys, it's coming. Yeah, soul tree, I'm hearing soul tribe here, soul family coming in here, new supportive connections coming in as well. Okay, wow, and we have man holding a heart here. Yeah, guys, like I said, the key here, right? The key was because this gift was given because of love. Love is the activation here of how you use it. So the minute you step into the frequency of love, the vibration of love, guys, everything strengthens in this magical gift, this gift of manifestation that you have here. Yeah, like I said, wow, what a confirmation. Okay, we've got 9 and 9 here, guys. This could be the year of the 9. That is being activated. Again, we've got a 9 here. Yeah, we've got a 7 here and a 5. Okay, wow. All right. Magical confirmations there. Let's see. Additional closing messages. And I will pull from Lord Ganesha's deck because he is the son of Goddess Parvati here. So I do feel like, his guidance as well. But yeah, guys, what a magical boon gift that you guys have gotten. Wow, it's like a lucky few. I'm hearing lucky few, chosen few, because I mean everyone can kind of do manifestation, right? But I feel like this is like an online connection that is intertwined with divine energy. It's like you have the secret loophole here, given a secret key. Yeah, I'm hearing. Yeah. Okay, wow, we have the siren here. Yeah, I think it's got to come online. You're hearing the call for this gift, guys. The gift, the call. Yeah, you're also hearing the call of creation here. Yeah, the call to create, guys. Wow, okay. Wow, we also have a gape here. Yeah, we know with the crystals, and I've seen the candles here. It's like it's come online, it's been lit, guys. Now you have the frequency. You aren't stepping into the frequency where everything comes towards you. Whatever you've lit the candle, manifested, guys, it comes towards you. The energy, you've awoken to it. This energy has awoken within you, and you have awoken to it, I'm hearing. Wow, look at this with the star here. It's reminding me of like the wishes, you know, the wand, guys. Look at this. Wow. And you can do anything with this power, guys. Wow. Okay, we have the warrior. Yeah, you were the warrior, guys. You were this warrior for God here. This is the gift that was given to his warriors, guys. Wow. And we have the snake here. It reminds me of Lord Shiva. We're very much connected to him. And I mean, we do have Goddess Parvati, his counterpart, come through here. Yeah. Yeah, this was given to the warrior. The warrior in you, guys. Magical. Look at this with the stone here. You were given the stone. That you are, whatever you visualize with your crown chakra, guys, you're able to bring into fruition here. Wow, you are this warrior for God here. Definite confirmation here. Wow. We have the dead end here. Yeah, look at this power here. Even in the darkness, right? You're able to stop things, guys. You are able to transcend time here. There is no dead end for you, guys. You have broken free from the limitation, the boundaries where the truth transcends the illusion here. You're broken free here, guys. This gift is going to give you the freedom as well. It's going to make any dead end, you know, like, you know, when you reach the dead end, there's nowhere to go, right? But this is like this magical power even far expands from that. There is no dead end for you. Yeah. Wow, guys. Yeah. Amazing. You're able to like I said, also, you know, with the dead end here, it's reminding me also of the unclocking. You're able to and the unfinishing sympathy that we saw here. You able, whatever was stopped you in the past, guys, whatever was restricting you is now moved away, guys. There is no dead end here. So let's say you were wanting to experience this and you reached a dead end. You know, you thought, okay, no, this is not going to happen for me. Very much like it could be like time was against you. You felt you didn't have the resources. You know, you've moved from a pathway out of that that pathway that you wanted to travel. You know, you wanted to, let's say, create something and there was a dead end. You know, everything that created a roadblock in your life is being lifted here, guys. So it will be like an amazement where, you know, you reach this dream, this wish, this fulfillment that you never thought that you would reach in this lifetime, guys. Yeah. Wow. Amazing. And we have the king. Yeah, guys. Wow. The king is reminding me of, you know, I've heard the Father, the God, and the Holy Spirit here, guys. You were gifted this manifestation power in your hand by the universe, by God, divine source. We saw it from the very beginning, guys. Very much as per the destiny that we saw here in your hand, in the palms of your hand here, guys. You were given it by the God Almighty. I'm hearing divine source energy here. Wow, guys. You are definitely one of his warriors here. Yeah, guys. You are able to, like, you know, with this dead end, it just reminds me of even transcending death, you know. So you have reached now the pinnacles of ascension here. There is no dead end here, guys. You're beyond all of this, beyond the reincarnation. You're beyond the limitations here of the physical, the 3D. Yeah, you're beyond all of that here. Wow. Okay. We have the threshold here, guys. You crossed the threshold. Like I said, you're crossing the threshold into the divine hood here. I'm hearing divine hood. Yeah, wow. Celestial master here, crossing and reaching God's divine abode here. Look at this, from the divine to the divine. It's like you've left the divine and you're coming back to the divine, guys. Wow, you're crossing the threshold here. Magical, magical. This power is going to give you everything here, guys. It's going to lead you to everything. With the siren here, it's going to set you on the call, on the path to ascension here. Wow. And we have the village here. Yeah, very much like, you know, when I see this mountains here, it's reminding me of Mount Kailash. For connotations to Lord Shiva here. Yeah, you're reaching Kailash, guys. You're reaching the heavenly realms here. We saw you crossing the threshold here. You become part of the village. the village of Lord Shiva here, and we have goddess Parvati here, right? So we have Parvati, Ganesh, and Shiva here. Look at this, guys, because I felt called, to place them here. So you are part of their village, guys. You're part of their village. You're reaching their village here. You get to the crown here. You get to pick up the crown, guys. You're reaching from the threshold here. Wow, you're hearing the call. This is a soul call, guys. And look at the story that's unraveling here, guys. You hear the call awakens within you. This gift gets activated. It comes online here. It was given directly from God. You are the soul warrior. It transcends time. There is no dead end, right? Because time sets boundaries, time sets limitations, time sets deadlines. There is no deadline here. You cross the threshold into the divine realms here, and you become part of one with the ascended masters here, guys. And it's as a gift directly from God here. Wow, what an ending message from Goddess Parvati here. Yeah, you're joining the village, guys. You're joining the soul tribe of the ascended masters. Wow, the whole story unfolds here. It's like Goddess Parvati is given it full here. Yeah, guys, and this is the gift, guys. Yeah, the gift. You are knighted here. Yeah, wow. Okay, let's see from Lord Ganesha here. What a beautiful message, guys. Look at the story that's unfolded here. Yeah, you're reaching. I feel like that is why, I think this Goddess Parvati message was an extension of Goddess Saraswati's message, and we saw Goddess Saraswati come in, So I do feel like this is an extension of that message where you cross the multiverse now. All of your multiversions of you, right, is attaining this ascension here. Wow, guys, you've closed the loop, the circle, this ring here we're seeing, the ring of karma, the ring, a cycle of reincarnation. You've transcended all of this here now. There is no dead end for you anymore. Yeah, you don't have to reincarnate, guys. Wow. And this was a gift because you were the god. I'm naming warrior for God here. Yeah, very much close to the connection to the king here. You were knighted here by the king, guys. Wow, you were knighted by the king. I didn't see that first. Yeah, wow. You are knighted by the king. Wow, wow, wow. Amazing messages. Okay. So we have energetic movement. Yeah, there was this energetic movement, right? This movement where this gift has gone online here. And look at this is a Ganesha dance. Dancing here. So there was a dance of the divine here. We saw that, right? Design by destiny, destiny by design here, right? This I feel like the ascended masters have done something, where this shift has taken place, where this movement, sorry, I'm hearing where the energy and the flow of this gift is now moved. We saw the friction. There's no longer the friction. It's come online now. And things are now going to be into play. Things are going to be moved. There's going to be an energetic shift completely that we saw here in your life, guys. And it's coming on the number 5 here, guys. The number of change here. Yeah, very much like things are going to shift now. Dance in your favor, guys. Yeah, wow. You're able to dance also. It's like, when you dance, you bring things into fruition. So it's like now you are the architect I'm hearing of destiny here. Wow. Okay. Wow, we also have acceptance, guys. This is a gift, like we said, a real gift from the divine here. It's going to make you full here, with the tummy I'm seeing here. It's like everything that comes into fruition now is going to be full. You're able to bring harvest, sweetness, prosperity, joy, and it's a direct gift here we saw, from the divine, an acceptance from the divine here, held for you by the divine here, a gift from the divine here, and it's coming on the exchanging gifts, guys. Wow. Yeah, gift from the divine. Okay. We have a lot of insight. Yeah, you're getting the insight now. This has come online, guys. Like we said, this gift has been of acceptance. You've also maybe awoken to this. You've accepted this gift. You have realized this gift. It comes online here, and things start moving here. Things in your life start moving. Start bringing in all this fruition, this harvest, the sustenance into your life, guys. You're bringing prosperity in your life, and it's blessed here. We have Ganesha's blessing hand with the blessing mudra here, and we have the Om. Yeah, it's a blessing from the divine. All the blessings that you wanted are coming into your life now, guys. Wow. And we have belonging. Yeah, I did say, right, guys, about the belonging. You belonging to the village, the tribe, to his tribe, to his family, Lord Shiva, Parvati, and Ganesha here. Wow, guys. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, you belong. You belong to them. You belong to the Ascended Master tree here. Wow, okay. So also, you know, it's coming on this dead end here, right? So you may have felt like a dead end, like you didn't belong anywhere, guys. But the truth transcends illusion here. You belong to a higher tribe, a higher soul tribe, a higher soul tree here. That was the meaning here. You know, although you may have felt different, you know, with the dead end, you may have felt like you didn't belong, but you actually belonged to something greater here, guys. Wow, wow. What a message here. Yeah, we have understanding here, guys. You're seeing the bigger picture here. You've opened your eyes. This gift has awakened. You're seeing who you are. You're remembering who you are. You remember all of the past I'm hearing activations that was within you, you know, the past lifetimes, the multiverse. You get the understanding of everything here as your eye awakens here. Yeah, it's like the eye of the divine now. You put on the divine goggles here, a higher understanding. We saw that with you know, Goddess Saraswati coming in as the guide with the truth transcends illusion here. Yeah, understanding, and this is the understanding of you reaching the ascension journey here. Yeah, you crossing the threshold. This understanding has helped you to cross the threshold here. Yeah, and will help you going forward. Yeah. Wow, guys, amazing. Divine support. Yeah, guys, look at this. You're part of the village, the divine support here. You're part of them. Yeah, they've helped you in many lifetimes. Yeah, you're part of them, guys. You have them as like your family, as your friends, as your guides here. Wow, wow. You are like one with them. We saw that with the Om here, the blessings here. Wow, 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 guys. And we have blessings. Wow, the number 44, all the blessings that's coming into you. You're able to bring the blessings here. Yeah, blessings from the divine, blessings from Ascended Masters, blessings from the universe here. Blessings upon blessings, guys, coming into your life. What a special message, guys. Wow. Mind-blowing. What a special message. The amount of blessings that's coming into your life. This belonging, guys. You're so closely connected to the divine. The connection to the divine is so strong here. Wow, it's a real gift that you are given, guys. Wow, very special souls. Yeah, it's like, you know, this reading is just I'm hearing to pull one card from here. This reading is just like, yeah, speechless, guys. Wow, what a blessing. What a confirmation, a validation of who you are, guys. Okay, wow, 2. All right. I will pull some tea leaves. Okay, wow, we have money here. Yeah, abundance coming in, guys. The 10 and wisdom. Yeah, with this wisdom you can create the abundance, guys. This is like I said, this gift was given to you from many sacrifices, trials, tribulations, experiences. You've done a lot. You've obtained this wisdom. It didn't just come, you know, it wasn't just like, you know, just there. You know, you've earned it, guys. This is a blessing directly from the divine. You've earned this because you've obtained this wisdom, guys. And I feel like what you create next, also with this wisdom, what you create next after this download with this gift, guys, will bring you a lot of abundance as well. Yeah, this is legacy abundance, guys, with the 10. It lasts. You go from the 9 to the 10 here, guys. Look at this. Wow, wow. We're seeing a lot of the 9s, the 10s, and the 7s come up very strongly in this reading. Okay, so let's see for any additional thoughts, messages from the tea leaves, and then we will pull the messages from the multiverse here. But already, guys, what a magical reading, hey? A belonging like no other, I'm hearing. Yeah, a gift like no other. Okay, wow, a lot of tea leaves there. Yeah, wow, okay. Okay, wow. What a message, guys. Okay, I feel like I need to put them all together. And then we start the circle here. Okay, so we first have with horse a short journey. Yeah, guys, now it's very much like, you know, the short journey in terms of the long journey, you know, is now done, guys. Now it's the short journey, the enjoyable journey, you know, because with a long journey you have to pack a lot of things. You know, you need a lot of things for a long journey, and it's very long, it's tiring, but this will feel like a short journey, you know, with the abundance that's coming into you here. Coming towards you, yeah, coming into you, guys. Wow, okay, the blessings coming into you as well. Okay, We have ant, yeah, work, achievement, success. Yeah, guys, you're carrying this huge gift, like, you know, with the ant, very much carries weight 10 times its size, right? You're carrying this huge gift, and it will bring you a lot of achievement and success. Yeah, it might take work, like I said, in terms of whatever you endeavor to do next. Yeah, but it's going to bring you the achievement and success here. You're leaving a legacy here, guys, a legacy. Leg, wow, stepping into a new experience. Yeah, you are stepping into a new experience, guys. This will be something new, right? Stepping into the new that we've seen in this part of the series, guys. Wow, it's like very in a short amount of time, also with the short journey, will you be seeing these blessings, guys. Yeah, this not long now, guys, into stepping into the new beginnings that we saw here. Yeah. Okay, we have shark, take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. Yeah, I feel like, you know, with the shark coming in here, whatever was materially insufficient, we saw materially unfinished, the materially I'm hearing lacking here. You step into a new experience. It's no longer going to be this type of experience. It's completely new, away from all of this, guys. Yeah, wow, okay. We have shield. You'll need to defend yourself. Yeah, it's because you were this warrior of God here, guys. I feel very much like, you know, because of the warrior that you were knighted here. You know, you no longer have to worry here, guys. Yeah, any losses you are able to auto rectify. Like I said, you know, with the unclocking, correcting past mistakes here. Yeah, past losses even. Wow, okay. We have grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. Yeah, we did see the grasshopper spirit come. You're taking the leap into the new here, guys. You are taking the leap here. Okay, we have lion spirit, time to act. Yeah, very much with the lion, you know, it reminds me of Goddess Durga here. Yeah, this is the time now for you, you know, to take the step into the new experience here. The time has come here. The journey for this leg of your lifetime has come. Yeah, guys, you take the leap, you step into the new here. Yeah, it brings you the happiness here, guys. Wow, wow. Brings you victory also. Wow, victory. Like I said, you know, the loss of past mistakes, guys. Yeah. You get victory over any loss here, guys. Okay, wow. We have someone will try to make you do something against your will. Yeah, I feel like here, you know, the message that's coming here is very much like you're now able to have the flexibility we saw to do whatever you want, right? So you may get like you may get pushback. You know, people will be like, okay, what are you doing? How are you moving from this to this? You know, and what Goddess Parvati is saying is to always follow your heart here. Follow what you know is right here, because you have the gift that no one can see, right? That you know of, yeah, and you can do anything you want with it. Yeah, wow, you can bring anything you want in with it. Mountain, major challenges to overcome. Yeah, this mountain reminds me of Kailash. It's coming on the Kailash card here. Yeah, this, you know, the challenges that you've seen in the past, the adversities that you had to go through, maybe the emotional challenges, emotional toxic relationships, everything moves out, guys. Yeah, you're reaching success. Yeah, guys, you're reaching success there. And then we have fire. Yeah, strong emotion, passion, love or hate. Yeah, guys, very much you saw the fire element, top of the fire element. So I do feel like also, you know, whatever you have lit, you know, in terms of candles, manifestations that you've used, the fire element is coming into fruition here, because it's very much reminding me of the oven, the fire ritual that's done from a Hindu perspective. So yeah, I feel like very much that this is what the goddess is saying, that whatever you have prayed and asked about is now coming into existence here. Yeah, wow. Okay, so I just want to get a card here to see we don't miss anything here. So I'll get a card as to what this shark and shield means here. Card on this one here, and the card on the mountain here, and one on the fire to end the reading. Okay. So here, okay, wow, we've got family sorrow here. Yeah, so I feel like, you know, with the family sorrow, let me just take one card here just to make sure I don't miss anything here. Yeah, okay, so I feel here this is the losses here. So you see whatever you had, right, in terms of the loss of the material wealth, maybe financial struggles, financial challenges here that brought a lot of sorrow to maybe you and your family here, right? You step into the new here with the new home, new attitude here. Yeah, you get a new home, there's a new blessing. You're about to sweep out the old. We did see the sweeping out of the old here. Yeah, and bringing into the new here. Wow, guys, a new home, new start, new beginning. Then we also have here deep personal strength that assures success. Yeah, taking the leap, guys. Yeah, taking the leap, crossing the mountain here. And then we have, wow, crown, honor and respect will come to you. Yeah, guys, the challenges, the adversities that you face, that you had to face many obstacles. Yeah, you're now crowned, guys. You're crowned, united. Yeah, wow. And we have whale, great worry over nothing. Yeah, guys, you don't have to worry about anything now. I feel like you step away from fear, anxiety, stress. You don't worry now, you know, because the whale also is a magnanimous mammal, right? It's a big gift. This is a very big gift coming on top here with the blessings. The blessings are about to be big, guys. Wow, look at this. Big blessings coming in here with this gift, because the gift is big, right? You can create the big blessings now. You don't have to worry. Wow. Okay, let's pull some secret stones. Okay. Okay, wow, we've got the triangle. Yeah, we did see the triangle come a lot, guys. Again, the triangle comes in. Completion, guys. I feel this is the completion. This gift will give you the completion as well. We saw the triangle of the three goddesses also. Yeah, wow. Okay, the triangle of the family. Yeah, Lord Shiva, Ganesha, and Parvati. Wow. Yeah, blank rune. Yeah. Surprises, blessings coming in. Okay, we've got the W here. Yeah, wishes coming true with the whale here. Wishing well, I heard. Yeah, wow, guys. Okay, we have the gift here, the bow. Yeah, we did see gifts coming in, presents from the universe. Wow. We have the peace rune, a lot of peace coming in, guys. You've been gifted the gift of peace here. Yeah, we've got the angel wings. Yeah, blessings from the archangels. You're part of the archangels. You're part of that soul family tree, guys. Ascended masters. Wow. Okay. We have the it's the paw print. Yeah, we saw a lot of animal spirit guides come in, right? Yeah, very much. You could also be close to love dogs. Yeah, but yeah, the paw prints, the spirit guides, the animal spirit guides that have been coming to show the way here. Yeah, wow. Okay. Wow, we've got the number 3 here. Yeah, we did see number 3, the power of 3, guys. Wow. Wow, we have the wand here. Yeah, you holding the wand, this gift, guys. You have the wand in your hands. Wow. Wow, we have the number 9 here. Yeah, we did see a lot of the 9s, guys. This is the year of the 9, guys. September could also be a significant month, or the 9th of a month. Yeah, 9 cycles, 9 moon cycles, I'm hearing. Yeah, the 9 days of Navratri, guys. Wow, Chaitra Navratri, the 9 days, auspicious days. Yeah, very much connected to the goddess. Okay, we've got the number 8 here. Yeah, a lot of abundance coming in. Wow, another 8. Yeah, double abundance. Double confirmation. We always get 2 8s, you know. Wow, I feel very much deja vu. Okay, we've got the number 6 here, 69 here, guys. And look, it can also be seen as a 9 here, 69. Wow. Okay. The yin and the yang here, guys. Look at this. Wow. We saw the yin and the yang, and we see it again here. The yin and the yang here, guys. Stepping out of the darkness into the light. Yeah. The yin and the yang here. Yeah. Wow. 2 counterparts also, guys, coming together, I feel. Yeah. Wow. Okay. We have the letter A here. Wow. We speak spelling whale here, guys. Also heard walrus. You know, and the walrus was an animal, right, that Alice conversed with in the Alice in Wonderland, if I remember correctly. Yeah, okay. But we're seeing whale here. Yeah, strongly come up. The whale spirit guide. Okay, wow. Okay, we have the lotus here. Very much Goddess Lakshmi connotations coming through. We have the flower here. Yeah, things blossoming. Flowers have also been a huge sign, you know, with the rose we saw. Okay, we have another flower. Here's the rose, guys. Let's say the rose, and we see the rose. Yeah, the rose. I mean, we did see Goddess Saraswati come in strongly here. Yeah, tree of life, guys. You are part of the tree, that soul family tree, guys. The sacred tree here. Wow. It also reminds me of the burning bush, you know, that Moses saw, guys. The truth transcends illusion here. Wow, guys. Getting the truth knowledge here. Yeah, we've got the eclipse here. Yeah, there was the eclipses we saw, bringing in the energetic movements that we saw also could be the sign here. Okay, black rune here. Another surprise. 2 surprises there. Okay, wow, we've got the Ganesha rune here. Yeah, very much Ganesha coming in here. Ganesha, we saw the family of 3 here with Shiva, Parvati, and himself. Yeah, we're seeing the leaf, a new page, guys. Completely new, stepping into a new beginning that we saw. Oh, the number 5. Yeah, definitely change. We saw the time of change. Yep. Okay. We're seeing the scarab here. Yeah, connection to ancient Egyptian lifetime. Very important, I feel. Yeah. And we have the reset. Yeah, guys, look at this, the reset. We saw the dead end, the reset, guys. Things have been reset. Like whatever you were, maybe were at a dead end, guys. And now it's reset. It's a whole new life, guys. Out with the new, the dead end of the old, guys. Wow. What amazing messages here. Okay, so let us see the messages from the multiverse. Let's see what we can get here. Okay, wow, we've got spear here. Heartache over what you no longer have. Yeah, I feel like this, you see this with the spear and the loss, it's reminding me of the trident, right? Very much of the loss of a lifetime, of the one lifetime you get in this lifetime, guys. Whatever you lost previously comes back, guys. Yeah, wow. The heartache that you no longer, I think like all the versions of you had to go through some sort of a loss or heartache, guys. Some sort of a struggle. Yeah, and you move away from that, guys. Wow, okay. We have February. Yeah, so this could have been a loss in February. Yeah, recent month here. Yeah, but you see, this also reminds me of the winds blowing, the winds of change here, guys. Yeah, very much the winds of change. So I feel like here, the winds of change is like there could have been also a download in February that has changed. We saw the energetic movement of change here. Yeah, but things have changed in the multiverse, guys. Everything has changed here. Yeah, wow. Wow, we've got the wheel. I did say things have changed, right? Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Yeah, very much like the wheel of fortune here. The wheel is turned here, guys. There's the turning of the wheel of time, guys. Wow. Times are changing, guys. The change here that we're seeing. Okay, we have December. December's come out quite congruently. So this could be all by December, guys. You see the complete change by December. Wow, guys. Yeah, by December. Okay, we have the haystack here. Karma, you will reap what you have sown. Yeah, this is karma, guys. This is very much the gift you got. You got through karma, guys. You got through that self-sacrifice through love, guys. Yeah, you're able to reset things. Things have changed, guys. Look at this. Wow. From loss to the boon here, guys. Wow. And to happiness. Yeah, guys, look at this. You started at loss, you know, then we saw the winds of change. The wheel of fortune turning in your favor here. December also, this is an angel, guys. Look at this. I didn't see this initially. Yeah, the blessings from the angels here. Karma moves and you get the happiness here. Look at this. Wow, the winds of change, guys. I'm hearing wheel of time. Yeah. Okay, wow, we have strategy. Yeah, this is what you're going to create. I feel like every version of you in the multiverse is creating something, guys. You're leaving your mark here. It's like you leave your pen, your feather. Yeah, you'll be journaling about it here, guys. It's like you will be written about, guys. You'll be known. Yeah, I'm hearing history will remember. Let's just say you're leaving a mark on the Akashic records. A big mark, guys. A very big mark here. Wow, okay. And you have the world, yeah. Look at this. So I think it's like the shifting of your world, guys. The shifting of the multiverse. Yeah, there's been a change in the multiverse, guys. Something has happened here, guys, in the multiverse. Wow, something is shifted here. Okay, in the multiverse itself. Yeah, it could be you are the change in this world even, guys. You're creating change in this world. That's what you'll be known for, legacy. You leave your mark here in the world. Wow, okay. Building blocks, yeah, guys. Something is being built here by all of you guys. You're building the blocks here. You're leaving a legacy, guys. Wow, wow. And the building blocks, you know, it's number 28, which reaches the 10 here. The building blocks to ascension, guys. Yeah. Out of the darkness, look at this. Out of the darkness into the light here. Wow. It also reminds me of, you know, you being able to astral travel, have access to the multiverse here, guys. Seeing the world from the outside. Wow, yeah, guys. You're seeing the world from the outside. Yes, like you now have a connection to your counterparts, guys, in the different multiverses. Like each of you are looking at yourselves from the outside. Oh gosh, wow, what a message here. Powerful message here. Yeah, you have access. Okay, this was the arrow that we saw there. Yeah, come to the edge, guys. You're all coming to the edge towards ascension here. This is it, guys. Wow, I hear this is it. So be it. It is done. Yeah, wow, you're coming to the edge of changing the world, guys. Things have shifted. Something has come. Something has really moved here, guys. We saw the energetic movement, right? Wow. Okay, we have the buffalo spirit here. The abundant universe will provide. Yeah, guys. You guys are all stepping into abundance here. You've become this master. This ethereal master here with the 10. Look at this. You've reached the 10, guys, of ascension. You've become this, and it's like you have become part of this abundant universe. So now you can tap into the connection of the universe, right? Because the universe is abundant, right? And it will provide you with whatever you want here. You have this connection. Wow, guys, what a confirmation here. You now have this connection. You're able to manifest anything that you dream and desire. The universe will provide because it's abundant. You've seen the truth against the illusion, right? Transcending the illusion. You've seen that there is no impossibility. You've seen there's no dead end, guys. Wow, 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 wow. The amount of abundance is amazing here. This is the abundance of a soul journey, guys, towards ascension. You become the master here. Wow. Wow, and so love with number 33. 33 being the master number of the ascended masters. You are so deeply loved by them, guys. Yeah, you're part of the soul tree. We said that, right? You're part of the love. It was from love that you received the gift. And from love, you will use the gift, guys. It's like love returning to love here, guys. You returning to the abode here. Ascending here. To the ascended masters, guys. Wow, you have the connection to them. They love you so deeply here. Wow. Amazing. Wow, when we have elder moving beyond ancestral patterns, yeah, guys, it's like, I feel this is what the shift has been here, guys. So I feel each of you in the multiverse here has cleared some sort of karma, some sort of baggage, ancestral baggage, something of the past you cleared, right? And we saw that you created space. That's why you got the gift, right? You created the space we saw in the beginning. You created the space. You've become this elder even now. Yeah, guys, you've left your mark on legacies here. We've seen, look at all the marks, the legacy, the tribal. Again, we're seeing the snake here. Yeah, guys, wow, wow, wow. And the tortoise. Look at this. Lord Shiva and Vishnu here. Wow. And the lizard connotates the goddess Lakshmi as well. Yeah. Yeah, guys, I think this is what you've moved beyond all of this. You moved beyond the patterns. Truth transcends illusion here. The patterns of the old has shifted. You're in the pattern of the new now. Yeah, you're tapping into a gift that was provided many, many, many eons ago, I'm hearing. Yeah, but this is why this shift has been created here. Wow, and the sun. Like I said in previous reading, the sun has come out consistently in the readings, guys. It's come out for all the multi versions of you here. Yeah, I feel like, here, okay, there's one message I'm getting here from a master here. Yeah, so I feel like here, okay, hold on, I feel like there's a secret message here, guys, okay. Okay, I need to show this message, okay. So here, I feel like one of the versions of yourself here, right, has written to you. You received the message here, right? Or you will receive a letter or some sort of a writing here, right? Has written to you the building blocks here. So I feel like they've built the blocks to connect with you here. They've come to the edge. They're connecting with you here, right? They've seen this. They've like transversed the worlds to connect with you here. This is a soul love. So you connected to them via the soul here, right? But this is a master guide here. So I feel like this master here, so one of the versions of you also, right, has helped the other versions of you. So we saw in the story of Leela, right, when she transversed the multiverse with Goddess Saraswati, right, each version of herself attained the enlightenment because she shared the story with each of her versions of herself. So with the sage's wife, who was a version of her, she shared it. So they all became enlightened here. They all reached the sun. Right? So this is what has happened here. One of you has done this, has been the master guide here, guys. And yeah, this is all of the culmination of that, where all of you guys reach the ascension here. It's like you shared this wisdom, this elder wisdom here, right? About this abundance, about this multiverse with all these versions here. And now you've received this message from them. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I think they've written it. It's like written in your soul, I feel. So it's an activation in your soul that has happened, but it was an activation placed by let's say in your dream, in your memory somehow here. We saw the connection from the very beginning, guys. The connection card here. Yeah, so I feel like that's the secret message here. There's a connection that was made from one of the multi versions of you, right? Multiverse versions of you, sorry. And that connection is now, it was a friction before. They couldn't get through. They couldn't get through. That friction was removed, I think, by Goddess Saraswati, and that activation has come online that was scribed in your heart here, scribed in your soul here. And now you have this activation. Now you have this activation in this lifetime of this gift here. Yeah, I feel like there's a message here. Wow, okay. And we have friendships. Yeah, guys, it was definitely a friend. The other part of you on the other experience here, level here, has sent this message to you guys. Yeah, but deep-rooted connections are coming in here, guys. Wow. Yeah, look at this. You have the ability here. So this friend, right? Because you'll see it as a friend, right? But it's a version of you experiencing a different lifetime, right? Has given you this paintbrush, this wand to paint and create whatever you want, guys. Wow. And the number 18, it's coming in the year of the 9, guys. It was meant to be activated now. Wow. Yeah, okay. Amazing messages here. Yeah, and reaction. Yeah, guys, I feel like, this person of you, right, seen you go through struggle, right, see you go through loss, and they've given you that. It was always part of you. Look tight towards your hands here. You always had the power in your hands. You just didn't know it, guys. You didn't know you had this power, and now the realization has come. The reaction, some sort of, because for every action there's a reaction, right? So the action was made, and now this is the reaction of you blooming here. The secret of the lotus all along, guys. Look at the eye we see here as well. The eye is opened here. Yeah, it's like somebody watching you, guys. Look at this master guide. You on the you from a parallel universe, parallel dimension here, from the multiverse, seen this here. And now it's like you always knew this version of you always knew you had this gift, and now an action was placed, and there's a reaction here. Let us find out what action was this. How did this version of you send this message that everything is activated here, guys? This message from this friend. Which deck should I use? Okay, let's try this deck here. Wow, guys, look at the message, a secret message from the multiverse. Yeah, they seen it's like this exact story of what Leela, that helped all of her versions reach the enlightenment here. Yeah, so this gift was activated because there was a message that was sent from the multiverse here, guys. How was this sent? Wow, wow, wow. Through the sun. I think it's very much like, it came through your sleep here, because when you were sleeping, right? Because very much the bison is like it reminds me of the buffalo spirit reminds me of when you go through like an ayahuasca journey, astral traveling. So this could have been the message you received through astral traveling, and by the day when you woke up from the sun, right, when the day broke, it's like you've gotten this here in the night here, guys. Very much in the night. Okay, so let's see how. Let's see if we can get. Okay, wow. Okay, we have apocalypses here. Yeah, very much in the night when your eye has awoken here. It's a third eye awoken here. Yeah, very much astral traveling percent, guys. Wow. Okay, what a message. So when you're astral traveling, sleeping in the dream state, guys, you receive the message from Goddess Saraswati, and yeah, wow. Okay, here we have the internal child, and we have, yeah, the bardo crossing the different realms here, guys. You crossed the different realm in your sleep, guys. Very much when you were sleeping with the skulls here, like in your dead state here, your eye was awoken here. Yeah, you received that message. You crossed the bardo. You may have crossed the multiverse even in your sleep, guys. Yeah, because you are eternal child of the God here. Eternal child of the divine here. Yeah, the sun. When the sun awoke, it was activated, guys. The next day, wow, activation of the gift that you were given as the eternal child of God here. Yeah, the gift from the divine that we saw here. Yeah, wow. Okay, guys, what a spiritual message. Yeah, messages from the multiverse itself coming through here. That was the activation that we saw. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, just like thinking, did I miss anything? There was so much in this reading. It's like, did I miss anything here? What else was I supposed to say? I feel like from this divine deck here. Okay, so I feel like there's a piece missing here. Let's just complete this. Yeah, sorry, from this light deck here. Closing messages. Wow, okay, let's see. I will pull 3. So we saw the power of 3. Okay. So we have, wow, we've got the crumbling here. What are you clinging on to? Yeah, look at this. The multiverse door opening for you guys. Yeah, guys, you crossed the multiverse here. Wow, guys. the tower had to fall. It's like you stepped into the new world here, new beginning, guys. Something fell, you entered into the new here. This gift was activated within you here through the multiverse here, guys. Something had to crumble. You accessed the multiverse. And here's the rose, guys, hidden deep here, the rose. This is Goddess Saraswati coming in here, guys, helping you here, taking you on the journey the same way that she took Leela, guys. Wow. Crossing the multiverse here. Wow. And we have awakening here, guys, in your dream state here. What did I say about when you're sleeping, right? Energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Yeah, the awakening we saw. This is a new way of being in your dream state, guys. Wow, when you were astral traveling here. That's when the awakening happened. Okay, wow. And soul family. Yeah, your soul family came in, calling your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Yeah, they saw that, right? They saw that, and they didn't want you to have to do it alone. Again, we've seen the whales here. The big gift here. It's like they touched your hands. They shared this gift, this awakening with you, guys. This could be like a one of your lifetimes in Atlantis coming to give you the awakening that we saw here. That's why I saw Atlantis from the very beginning. The Atlantean version of you has come across the multiverse here to let you know of this gift, guys. This awakening within you here. You always had this power here, and you did it through astral traveling. Wow. What a magical message from the multiverse. Wow. Okay, so let me close off this reading with some universal end messages from Goddess Parvati here. Yeah, from Shiv Shakti herself. Wow. What a message, guys. It's like truly going down the rabbit hole here. Yeah, you've gone down the rabbit hole. You know, you crossed the rabbit hole even in your sleep, guys. Going down into Wonderland here. This was Wonderland here. Narnia that I heard. You know, you entering the world of wonderment, guys. Yeah, you've been there. It's like a knowing, guys. Wow. Okay, a lot of messages. Okay, well, let's see what we have here. Okay, so we have from Pocahontas. Listen with your heart, you will understand. Yeah, guys, the understanding, the heart opening here. Yeah. Listen with your heart and you will understand. You know, because the gift came from the heart, right? Came from love, guys. And now you're understanding this gift, guys. This is the understanding that you maybe receive from this reading, from a download, from the astral traveling, something. Yeah, you're understanding here. It was always embedded in your heart, guys. And it's just awoken here. It's like you awoken here. This heart, like this connection here. The connection that we saw here from the very beginning with the connection card here. The connection is reawakened here. You've understood it now. Yeah, wow, okay. Wow, we have Ohana means family. Family means no one gets left behind. Yeah, very much on the soul family. It's like this version of you didn't want to see you get left behind, you know, in the lifetimes. They all, this person, this, let's say master guide, you know, the master Leela of you, right, wanted to see each version of you ascend. Yeah, the Ohana came in here, guys. Your soul family. Wow, from the multiverse. Okay, we have venture outside your comfort zone. The rewards are worth it. Yeah, very much with the Rapunzel, you know, and the Tangled movie. She had the gift within her, in her hair all along, right? It was the song that she had to sing to activate the power. So it's like, again, we saw with the Nightingale spirit. You are singing that song. You are activating that power within you that lies within you. That's part and ingrained with you. It's outside of your comfort zone. It was outside of you, you know. Outside of you, it was outside of your understanding, outside of your comfort zone. You've crossed that boundaries now, and the rewards are going to be worth it here. Truth transcends the illusion. You've crossed what you were comfortable, and now you are entering to the unknown. And because you've entered into the Wonderland, you know, we saw Alice in Wonderland depiction. Because you've entered into the Narnia here, because you've stepped out and ventured outside of this comfort zone, this 3D existence, this parallel dense existence into the multiverse here, the rewards are going to be worth it, guys, because you are now have this access to this power in your hands, guys. Destiny and fate here. Yeah, destiny by design here. Wow, guys. Wow, we have Mickey Mouse with the magician hat here. Yeah, to laugh at yourself is to love yourself, guys. Yeah, look at this power that you're putting on now, guys. Again, we see the well here, like the wishing well, you know, the pensive that we saw earlier here. Yeah, you put on this gift that was given to you by God, guys, and you can create and see and create the destiny that you want, guys. Wow, this power that you put on. Wow, 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 guys. We have from Winnie the Pooh here. If you can visualize it, if you can dream it, there's a way, some way to do it. Yeah, we saw from the God card, right? Anything is possible with God, right? You visualize it, you dream it, and there's a way to do it, guys. Whatever you visualize, you dream, you can now bring in with this power, guys. Look at this double confirmation of the power here. Yeah, 2 secret meanings here. Yeah, the magician hat and from the movie Tangled here. Wow. Okay, we have listen with your heart, you will understand. Again, double confirmation, 2 messages here, guys. Wow, look at this. Okay, so this is very much on the multiverse side, right? Both of you heard it in different ways. See, this is Pocahontas on one here, Pocahontas with someone here. It's like 2 different multiverse lifetimes hearing the same message, guys. Listen with your heart, you will understand. Work from your heart. The more that you are in that love vibration, the more that this power strengthens, guys, and you will understand this. Wow, look at this deja vu. Deja vu, guys, here. We see repeated messages here. Deja vu of the goddess Saraswati reading to the goddess Parvati reading here. Deja vu on the multiverse side. 2 different Leelas here, you know. 2 different Pocahontases living the same life here. Different lifetimes. Wow. Wow, the universe is magical, guys. We have change is good. Yeah, here we go. You know, this is Rafiki. Rafiki was very much like the guru, you know, the spiritual teacher, and you will be this guru. And like, it is time now, time for you to be anointed with this power here. Yeah, it's like you're going to make your family proud here, guys. You are stepping into your kingdom here, the kinghood of what was meant for you by destiny and by design, because it was always by destiny, right? That oh wow, okay, so the message I got here, because you know, recently from the Mufasa movie, it was Mufasa wasn't destined by blood, right? Scar was destined by blood, but then fate changed, right? When Mufasa became the king, right? It's like you changed fate into destiny here, and you now this power that you have here can change destiny and fate here, because as long as the change is for good, guys, as long as the change is for good, you can do this here. Yeah, destiny becomes fate, fate becomes destiny. Yeah, destiny defies fate, fate defies destiny, I'm hearing. Wow. Yeah, but you were chosen by the divine, guys, because you know a king is chosen, right? You see that you're born a king, you know, within your lineage here. You're part of this, of the family of 3 here. Look at this, guys. Simba, Mufasa, and Sarabi here. Yeah. Wow. Wow, 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 guys. Yeah. Wow. You're able to do a lot of things with this gift, guys. Okay. We have from Winnie the Pooh, if you weren't you, then we'd all be a bit less we. Yeah, guys, very much like this is the change you're going to bring here, you know. It's because you are you, right? There's no one that can be you, right? If you weren't you, it will all be less, you know. So it's like you bring this change. You are this mighty soul here that brings the change in the entire we here, in the collective here. Wow, because if it weren't for you, we'd all be a bit less. So I feel like you're going to bring transcension, knowledge, wisdom, legacy here. Yeah, that changes the collective here. You're going to be known for it, guys. Wow. A significant friend is also coming in, guys. Soul tribe coming in here. Divine counterparts coming in as well. Yeah. Wow, we have with Dumbo, the very things that hold you down are going to lift you up. Yeah, you're going to soar, guys. You know, because again, with Dumbo, it's all about wonderment, right? An elephant can't fly, but in the multiverse it can, right? A different world it can. If you open your eyes, now you've opened your eyes to the multiverse where things like the elephant flying happens, you know. You go down the rabbit hole, you see Wonderland, right? You see things that are out of the ordinary, you know, things that are out of the things that were impossible, you know. You see all of that here. Yeah, guys, very much so. And this gift is going to help you to soar, guys. It's going to lift you up in ways that I don't think it's even imaginable, the amount of change here that's going to happen with this gift now being activated, guys. It came directly from your soul family, soul tribe in the multiverse here. Yeah, this gift, like it was a message from the multiverse here. I feel like this message here, a message that came, it flew from the multiverse to you. Yeah, guys, magic has come to you, guys. Wow, wow, wow. Magical reading, guys, from the multiverse, from Goddess Saraswati, from Goddess Parvati. Amazing messages here. Yeah, you have opened the doors to Wonderland, guys. That way we saw I've been seeing the Alice in Wonderland imagery from the beginning. You've stepped into the unknown here, into the multiverse, into the magic, to the wonderment of the universe, the galaxy, and this power that's awakened within you. Wow, guys, I'm going to end it there. What a beautiful, beautiful message, a real message of wonderment here from Goddess Parvati. I'd like to thank all the goddesses, and the archangels, ascended masters for being with us in the Sacred Circle attunement. Goddess Parvati, wow, Shakti herself, thank you so much for this beautiful message, for sharing this enlightenment and this awakening, for sharing this mystery of the multiverse. Both you and Goddess Saraswati and Goddess Lakshmi, thank you so much for this reading and for these messages. Powerful reading for powerful souls, I believe. Yeah. So guys, if you have enjoyed this reading, please do like, share, and subscribe. Leave me your thoughts. I love hearing your comments, your experiences, your pieces, putting the pieces together, and all your feedback and knowledge. It has been great to see and to hear. So please, continue to send me your comments, and appreciate all the love that I've been receiving. I am on Instagram. So if you go to Oracle of the Sacred Circle on Instagram, I'm there. You can DM me there. I am very much active on the community page as well, on the YouTube channel, on this channel. So you can see my musings of the mind there, the synchronicities that I pick up, because sometimes I miss things, and then I realize, oh wow, okay, and I share it with you guys. So very much us putting all the mystery pieces of this jigsaw together, and very much this gift that's come in is I think it's beyond words, it's beyond transcription, and it's beyond galaxies and beyond where truth really transcends illusion here. Wow, guys, I think this power is going to let you see the truth, guys, even in a more with your divine eyes on here. Yeah, very much so. Okay, I'm sending all the love, light, and magic to you guys, and I'll see you in my next one.